and mixed with poisonous lizard.
She came down in a
Bubble.
And that was the whole point. Was that
Yeah,
still lizard?
the whole point was
Because
it
they
bit that
can't-
guy, and that freed up the spot for Stanley to come in and take his spot in the camp.
All right, we're
But
gonna
they
start the
can't-
stream now.
but they
He's right. It
couldn't-
is
they couldn't
lizards. That's my
use-
bad.
They couldn't use snakes.
Just a
because
And he had
girl.
that pistol
actually
just for the
bite people.
lizards. yeah.
Disclaimer: just a girl.
They can't use snakes. Snakes will
We're gonna
actually
start
bite
saying
people.
just a boy.
They will
Like,
just
just a-
kill
That's
the
okay. You
snakes.
can.
Oh.
Snakes. They will
There's
just
nothing-
after. He did start it. Is that?
Hello and welcome, everybody.
Oh,
I started the stream early because this is what the bullshit we always do before the stream starts. The most random bullshit that we talk about.
What would
I
Lindsay's name
decided-
be?
I don't know what
Larry?
Lindsay's name would be.
Like-
It had to be some. We
Sandy.
have gotten into
It
the
would be
fucking
Sandy.
We're
rabbit
talking
hole.
about the gender swapped holes movie that's
Hole's
coming
discourse. Hole's discourse is going on,
Or
This
Henry.
and we got
about the-
really, we've
Henry
really
would go
gotten
for me.
into it. But
out.
we're gonna go ahead
Thank
and
you, that was good.
cut that
We're
short.
talking about it's 8:50. We're talking about that for like 20 minutes.
No, that I only started it like a minute or two ago.
Yeah.
But we're gonna hop right on in to our season finale, possibly, hopefully, depends on you fuckers, of
We can extend
Divine Beginnings. I'm just you are included in the fuckers in this scenario. I can't. Fuckers is a gender neutral term. Can't exclude.
You know that one video where the guy was like, he's like, "Oh man, you can't say man, you can't say woman. Hey guys, you know what's a all inclusive? Hey fuckers."
Fucker.
Hey y'all.
Yeah, that is all of those are gender inclusive. But we're going to start out by celebrating our most cursed individual from last session because we're gonna start out. We're gonna bring that up every who was the cursed child
I think it was.
of,
Yeah.
I think it was
of last
It
episode.
wasn't me.
It
Here?
was so if we're going based on the ratio of nat 20s to nat 1s, it was TJ.
Number one, undefeated.
Most nat 1s in general was TJ and I tied for last episode. So we're gonna keep track of that. I think I'm gonna run this by you guys live here. I'm gonna get a set of dice that is going to be the cursed dice.
Oh.
No.
And whoever has the most nat 1s on the previous session has to use the cursed dice
Ooh.
the entire
man.
next session.
He
There
got
is,
my big blue dice.
D19, so no D20s.
That's cruel.
Oh, you could be
That's-
cursed
No,
to
that's
do.
cruel. You
That's
gotta let
too
him
much.
roll
I
out.
like that.
That would skew the totals way too much. I like that
I like
for
that.
maybe like certain bits, but that's
funny.
pretty cool.
I was thinking about ordering it for if somebody has like a curse where they have bad luck, and now you don't have any
Maybe I'll
D20s.
maybe we'll get that and I'll do it where it's like this roll is a nat 20 will not get you to succeed.
Yeah,
Mm.
You know,
You
wanna
have
use
the
that for
option to
Dante.
roll.
I'm gonna use that for the one because actually.
I'll send it to you,
Thank
TJ,
you,
because I
good.
found it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, please check.
Let's go ahead and hop right on into our recap.
Mhm.
We'll do a real quick overall recap of some of the important points we've hit for the entire season, just because this is likely to be the finale. So our party had been tasked by the by Erhard to head to Fort Maria to try to thwart the attack that they had discovered there was a possibility of happening, and they were going to do their best to thwart that attack. Our party, after arriving at Fort Maria, decided they were going to go pray at the temple located beneath the fortress, where they stumbled upon a Zachorian attack upon the temple, where the altars of the gods were corrupted and the connection the gods had with Fort Maria was cut off, which is the whole reason that Fort Maria has stayed standing throughout the entire war, is because it was protected by the blessings of the 12 gods of Lunaria, which kept the fort standing. After this connection was cut off, this allowed the god king Gilgamesh, the one true god of Lusu, to create a projection where he possessed one of his priests to attack the walls of Fort Maria, where our party attempted to defeat him as he was weakened by the 12 gods who placed chains, divine chains, upon the avatar of Gilgamesh. Their connection was weakened, but not entirely cut off. Unfortunately, our party failed.
Yeah.
And Fort Maria fell. They were fortunate enough to be teleported from the walls by surrounding starlight that safely whisked them away from danger, but the first of the twin fortresses of Lunaria has fallen, and only one Fort Mortis remains. Our party was then tasked by the Umbra Mortis, the commander of the twin fortresses, to return back to Erhard and deliver word of what had happened and figure out what next steps were going to be. After arriving back at Erhard, it was determined that some word had already made its way back, and a plan had been put in place to try to turn the tides of the war. That plan being, the Pope of Erhard, God of War, had discovered in the scriptures and the records that there was an artifact, a relic of Erhard, that was lost back when the borders of Lunaria were shrunk over time, several hundred years ago. And after discovering where this relic is, they tasked your party with heading to this conquered territory to recover the artifact and try to reignite the faith that Lunarians have in the gods, and to try to kickstart the positive feedback loop that would happen therein, where as there's more faith, the gods can do more. Because the gods can do more, there is more faith in them. So we're trying to kickstart that positive feedback loop, and to do that, you must return the artifact to Lunaria. Fortunately, there was a teleportation scroll linked to the city that the artifact was last seen, so you were able to teleport directly there, where after doing some investigating, you found within one of the churches or one of the temples of Erhard a secret room where the artifact rested unadorned on a table in the secret room with it. After PD touched said table, or said relic sword, you were all teleported into a separate space where there was a large floating platform in which you heard a voice within your heads saying to prove your mettle, to prove your worth, and to prove your right to take this artifact.
Right.
You all fought a increasing difficulty of challengers before you were faced with Erhard himself. A projection of Erhard told you all to give him your best shot to prove yourself worthy of this relic. You all did so, and Erhard entrusted this relic into your care to return to Lunaria. After which, you had all been told that the best thing to do in order to return to Lunaria was to travel through the neighboring neutral nation of Amzar in order to travel through their much laxer borders with Zikoria into Lunaria, since you wouldn't have to deal with crossing the enemy lines between Lunaria and Zikoria. You all headed on that path to the city of Calatis, another conquered Lunarian city that is now under Zikorian control, conquered 130 years ago, so it is firmly under the grasp of Zikorian influence, where you all discovered that another attack is, unsurprisingly, being planned upon Lunaria in order to take down the final of the twin forts, Fort Mortis. In the efforts of this attack, a contingent of 1,000 strong Zikorian Lusu soldiers are heading along the same path as you all to head through Amzar and into Lunarian territory in order to pincer attack and divert the forces of Lunaria to make this conquest easier. you discovered that they were going to be heading through Esther's Gorge, a haunted ravine in which the soldiers would have to pass through in order to take the shortest route to Amzar. In your investigation, you discovered that Esther's Gorge is in fact haunted and that people have been disappearing within the gorge with no rhyme or reason. You all decided you were going to head through Esther's Gorge and set up a trap in order to either delay or kill as many of the Zikorian and Lusu soldiers as possible. So you headed to Esther's Gorge, where you encountered what Erhard explained to you all in his from his projection within the sword, was a corrupted demigod, a figure born both from the old faith of the Lunarians who used to live here and the new faith and fear of the Zikorians and Lusus that live in this area now of said deity, has turned it into a amalgamation of faith and fear that has no true cognition and was attacking people on sight, basically. So your party fought the figure before eventually cleansing it of its impurities and giving it the rest that it is so craved for so long. And now we find ourselves still within Esther's Gorge, planning the next step to lay this trap for the Zikorian soldiers and then make our way back to Amzar, back to Lunaria. And this is where we will pick up on episode 29 of Divine Beginnings, season finale of season 3.
Nice.
Probably.
All right.
Hopefully.
If we have
I
to go
work
long,
next
we have to go
Saturday.
long because I don't know if I have enough content to make 2 whole episodes.
And I work next Saturday, so
So I need to end.
we're just gonna go long tonight, guys.
All right.
If we have to.
Got it.
Let's see. So the fight has ended here.
Fight has ended. The figure has faded away and presumably passed.
HK would like to walk over to where the figure was before it faded away. Is there anything like left behind by it, or is it just completely
Any
gone?
ectoplasm?
Yeah.
There is no. Or first make an investigation check.
That
Isn't that one?
natural one.
Oh, we're starting off great, guys.
Nice.
Right.
Can I make the same roll?
The curse is going to change hands.
All right.
All right. Yes, PD, you
Why
follow
don't you start us
along.
off like that?
You follow along after HK as he goes to
I am not a jealous
look
man. I
around.
will give it up so quickly. Oh.
Did you ever shake off the fear from the
11.
figure?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, so you
That was
walk
a 7. I
up
thought that was a 1.
and you
No,
just
it's
feel
a 7.
chills go
I'm
down
scared
your
for you.
spine.
I know.
You immediately turn around and you're like, nope,
I was scared
nope,
too.
nope, nope, nope.
HK, he doesn't say it out loud, but in his head he's thinking, hopefully these demigods aren't indicative of the visage of the real ones.
Just
Well,
let
Phil.
it go. Let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. We're gonna get the towels later.
You're way too calm.
Okay, David, lead her back.
I know it's not on the phone. I know it's just on the back, so it's just like
I got you.
yeah, it is what it is.
And then PD, you see
11.
HK head over and you
got
follow
blow dry.
along after him.
He said, "Penny, you want a drink?"
For the
No, I'm
papers.
playing.
Oh my God.
I'm joking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just a
Oh,
little
I
bit.
know character
The
shit.
back half of the table shall
That's
be
we
back.
have a.
Yeah.
Your mom's got a blow dryer,
Oh.
right? This will be fine in 3 seconds if you give me a blow dryer.
Make sure to mute the
Technical
microphone.
difficulties
Yeah.
of the non-technical variety.
Your mic is blue.
I know.
I'll be right back.
I
CD is
wanted it to
thinking,
be. I wanted it to be
yeah,
blue.
hopefully the real
Oh, yeah.
gods
Click
aren't
here,
like
click
this.
the button.
No, you're good.
PD is now scouting the cliffs above.
HK,
for-
you mean?
Or sorry, HK, yeah, is scouting the cliffs above for potential spots to collapse.
right. Well, that'll be a roll as well, but
Thank you.
Yeah, we get to that.
Can I,
Use the cool setting on it if you can. The hot will wrinkle the paper.
Glean any information on the on corrupted demigods.
make a religion check for me. PD, as you head over to
Yeah, it's good.
where the figure, the demigod, had faded away, you kind of look down respectfully, and you, looking around the ground where she had faded away from, you see a earring
You're good, no. Don't need to worry
on
about
the
it.
ground
Oh wow. Okay.
Get on the camera, so.
with it's a stud.
Oh,
You can't tell, you can't identify what gem it is made with, but it is a gemstone earring.
And when I went to this, you didn't tell us what kind of demigod from like what religion or anything, right?
No, Earhart had said that it was, it came from Lunarian faith and then was corrupted by, like the Zachorian and Lusu influence.
Okay. I don't know what kind of role this would be, but could I see how long the spirit has been here?
Make a. Make religion check. Lazar, what was your religion check?
I used my last 2 knowledge from a past life for a total of 17.
17. Okay. And what was your question again?
I'd like to try to take road to see if I can, maybe not like full details, just like see if I can gain any information on like what a corrupted demigod is, or like whatever I can glean
15
religiously.
Well, so Earhart had explained that it's created by
I'm getting rid of their hard right there.
it's created by the demigods are also created through faith, same way as like a full-blown god.
Pause. I believe Sean's mother wants us to take everything off the table real quick so she can put the tablecloth in the washing machine. So we might have to pause the stream super quickly.
Okie doke.
I think I just heard her say that.
oh,
Then I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. That's why the tablecloth is there.
Alrighty, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and put a quick pause in here. Please
That's like a cartoon, isn't it?
stick with us. It should be just a moment. We just gotta clear off the tablecloth. So give us just a moment.
There we go.
Welcome back. We have fixed the tablecloth. I know you can't tell because the tablecloth is back, but it's a new tablecloth, so we're good.
Slightly different.
It's not same, but different.
Hey, at least now his paper
battle
smells
canvas,
just like what Alton would be drinking.
me.
yeah. And the player will be getting rid of it soon.
But alrighty. So, Ilazar, yeah, you remembered that. So demigods are formed naturally through faith.
Yes.
So any kind of faith can create a demigod if the faith is either over a long enough period of time, if it's strong enough faith, it accumulates either on a physical entity, so like a forest demigod could have been created from some animal of the forest who had been worshipped as like a protector beast or something for a long period of time, eventually builds up divinity, and then over time would become a demigod.
Gotcha.
The reason it is a corrupted demigod is because that process had began and built up over years of Lunarian faith, and then this area was conquered, and the demigod had already been like its embryonic form had kind of already been formed, and so it already existed in some form. And then after it was conquered by Zachoria, this spirit, this figure was then like feared and hated by Zachorian and Lusu influence, so that fear being its own kind of faith, influenced the creation of this demigod. And so because it has two conflicting influences that created it,
That's what corrupted it.
yeah, it fucked it up.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm guessing a 15 for the religion check to see how long
How
it's been there.
long? So you can't tell exactly
Yeah, that's what I
when it
figured.
would have been formed, but you kind of gather that it probably would have been a good chunk of time after this area was conquered. So less than 130 years ago, which was when Calatus was conquered. But it probably would have taken quite a few years of the Zikorian influence on the figure before it would have taken the shape that it's currently taken on. So probably within the last 100 years or so,
Okay.
as a general idea.
Who here has a high history?
Nope.
I have a +7.
I have +4. That's it.
Okay, I relay all that information to Ilazar, and I ask him through telepath if like what would he with his history, what would you know within the last 100 years that would have happened here that would have caused this was there any war near here or something that happened?
Oh man, my Zikorian knowledge isn't that up to par. But let me just take a gander. Let me just see what I might
Dig
remember.
through the old archives. Wow, that travel.
That's
I'm
extremely
very cocked.
tough.
The most cocked dice I've ever seen.
Nice.
It's a dirty 20.
30,
Right
20.
next to
Nice.
a 1.
There hasn't really been any conflict in this area since it was conquered 130 years ago. So you gather that this thing was not created because of conflict. It was created because the faith in the area changed,
Okay,
Mhm,
gotcha.
mhm, mhm.
and because there was the differing faith influencing this figure, it turned into a corrupted being.
And now that this figure is gone, does it feel like there's a I
Like
guess
a
a
lighter-
vibe change?
Yeah, like the vibe check
Make
Discord.
a perception check.
Make a vibe check.
Make a vibe check.
A
Do not-
mystical
Do
vibe
not make a
change.
mystical vibe.
Tiny dice.
Little dice.
Little dice.
They're so cute.
18, 21.
21. So, kind of taking a moment to feel the area around you, you haven't really noticed any. So the first thing that kind of clued you all in that things were strange was the lack of any sound of wildlife in the area.
Mm-hmm.
That hasn't changed yet, just because the wildlife had become so used to this area being like
A no-go zone.
a no-go zone that they haven't like come back to it. But there was definitely a heaviness to the air, and that feeling of being watched that you all had has disappeared, and there is a new like lightness in the air. So it definitely feels like there's been a vibe swap.
Okay. I kind of just let out a big sigh, of relief, feeling like a little bit of pressure taking off, like the shoulders that we all had. And I say, no. I try to relate to the team. Friends, ready? Explosives.
HK responds with statement. I'm assessing the canyon before placing them. Should I make my roll to see?
So let me get some clarification here. Are you trying to go up high in this gorge to find a good spot, like up top, to try to place explosives? Are you just surveying from the ground? What exactly are you trying?
So right now I'm just surveying from the ground. Like, can I even see up to the top?
You cannot see up to
Okay.
the top. It is pitch black out. That is dead of night right now,
Yeah.
and it is new moon.
Yeah.
So there is no light going on right now.
I go here. I
oddly
use prestidigitation to make a shower of sparks.
Oh, okay.
The light goes 20 feet dim, 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim, and you still cannot see the top.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby. All right. HK says, suggestion. We should travel out the other side of the gorge and then make our way up the side.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Let the bad dose of the spirits.
Sounds like a plan.
While we're doing all this, can we take a short rest?
It's up to y'all.
How long would it?
We'd have to stop and do a rest. I don't think we'd be able to like keep going and rest. Or well, do we still have the cart?
You do still have the
It's
car.
right behind us. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, in
Do
that
we
case,
do we know how long it might take to get from to go around and up?
You knew that it takes about a little over an hour to get from one end of the gorge to the other, and you are about halfway through,
Okay.
like 30 minutes through it right now.
Gotcha.
And we still have a bunch of time before the other party gets there, right? Maybe like half a day's worth.
You know that they are leaving the next day,
Yeah.
and you also gather they're probably not going to be traveling as quickly as you all
There's a
because
lot of them.
there's a lot of them.
So we
A
got
lot of
a
stuff.
pretty good
They're
amount of time.
losers.
So could we assume it would take that we're halfway, so it'd be a half hour to get to the end, then a half hour to get back to the top of here for the hour?
If we're going up a cliff, it might take us a little longer.
Like that, we'd have an hour.
Yeah. Something
So
like that.
I'd like to see if I'm
Well, you
aware
probably
of any easier routes.
we are in a canyon. I think we only got forward or backward right
Well,
now,
I
unless
know,
we wanted
but
to
I
climb.
mean- No. Well, let's see.
Okay, let me process this in order. So first, no, that wouldn't work because the 30 minutes out, you could be resting in the wagon, but you're not gonna be able to take the wagon up to climb up. You'd have to be like actively climbing and
Gotcha.
doing shit. So that wouldn't. You'd probably have to just hang out and rest first.
Gotcha.
And then if you're trying to look to see if you can see a route
Because
up,
Big Kitty's got night vision, which means I have some sort of good vision in the nighttime.
that's not quite how that works, but you are a drow, so you do in fact already have night vision, which I
Very-
believe drows have improved night vision,
I do.
which
Cool.
Instead of
means-
30, it's 60 feet.
Yeah, I can see 60.
something like
Nice.
that. Is that, do you have that written down? Is that what it says?
I can also place one of my cantrips is I can place lights that have a 10 feet
60
radius of up
feet,
to
yeah.
120
60
feet.
feet. Okay. So yes, you can see 60 feet in the dark, but even
Do I know of any easier routes, or can I see anything possibly?
go ahead and make a survival check for me.
I don't know what
You
direction
do
I'm
have advantage because this is still within the forest.
going. I got a nat 20.
Hey.
Oh, roll again because you have advantage. See if we can do a double nat 20 just like we got all those double nat ones last fucking session.
No.
16.
Okay.
On the
Okay.
dice. I didn't add anything to that. But
So you and Big Kitty start looking right along the edges of the walls and spot that there is kind of recessed a little bit into the wall a path that it's incredibly steep and isn't going to be easy to traverse, but it does kind of like switch back up the mountain. It seems like some sort of trail that some possibly wildlife might have taken up at one point in time before
Like-
this.
This is like up the cliff face.
Yeah.
All right,
Ooh.
Venus is going to announce her discovery. And
I thought you
what are
said
we
penis.
thinking, guys? No, Venus.
I know. I really thought you said penis.
Penis.
Big Kitty goes, meow, with his head, and Venus walks over and goes, why, what's up? And
Hello,
she
Jimmy
sees
and the
and she
Wild
goes,
Chick.
guys, hey, I see something. It looks like it might be a little hard, but it cuts right up to the top.
Oh, perfect. Wow.
What are we thinking?
Looks good.
Yeah, I have spider climb.
We'd have to leave the cart here,
Spider
but we
boy.
can always let the horses go. And
Reese can stay with it.
yeah.
Suggestion:
I
if
can
we
do that.
Perfect.
if we can make it up this cliff face through this path, we could simply move the cart a little ways ahead, put the explosives just in front of this path. That way we can blow them, head back down the path into the ravine, and make our way.
Well, are you guys y'all wanting to take them out, or are y'all just wanting to delay them?
Also, with Big Kitty's night vision, do the rocks look like they might be stable enough to not completely collapse the entire cavern for his plan to even work? Possibly. Can she see that? Can she possibly look and see if they look crumbly?
Well, you could do the same thing since
You
your-
also have night vision, so Big Kitty doesn't need
Okay, well, I'm gonna do it.
yours is
Um,
further.
Do I need to roll again? Because I will.
Yes, I'm just trying to figure out what that roll would be. I think that would
For a
also be survival.
Yeah. That sounds about
to
right.
try to like gauge how the rocks look.
Mhm.
So yeah, go ahead and this one you would not have advantage
I don't know,
because
one.
No.
I'm 50-50 now.
One for
One to
one.
one. One for one.
One and one.
Can I try?
guys, what is going on?
My first roll is a nat
Not
20 at
one.
least. I'll
Yeah.
take that
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
night.
Yeah.
I have a head injury.
Oh.
Polarized.
May
Oh,
I make
okay.
a survival check since I'm made out of rock and see if rock hurts rock?
Rock expert.
I'm a rock expert.
Sure, try to rock expert this. And also, sidebar, the tie for most cursed goes to TJ, me, and Kayla because we all had 2 nat ones last session.
Oh, nice.
So.
That is a fat
Wait, didn't you get a double nat one as well?
No, his
That was
was
me.
his was on the same roll, or yeah, his was on the same roll, so it doesn't count twice. It was for the same roll.
I got a double on that one,
The
yeah.
total
The dice
doesn't
said
care.
2. The dice doesn't care. They said 2 nat ones. They don't care about your rules and your stipulations. The curse still lives. It's still a fucking nat 1. I rest my case.
A fat
You're on.
7.
Not wrong.
These look
Can I just sneak?
like rock.
Look at the light.
I get,
Look at the light. It helps.
They look like they're softer rock than you're made out of.
of
It
course.
helps me sneeze.
Go blind.
Not that
Give me a
bright.
Shut up. It's gonna be bright.
It's brighter than you are.
I go up.
Do the USB cord that's not being used. USB-C.
What do you do? You look at me like, 50 watt. I can't.
I go into this rock wall and I like slap the wall like
Thank you, sir.
seems okay.
It's a solid wall.
But yeah,
Rock.
like I was saying,
Yeah, what's up?
are you wanting to? Are we trying to take out the soldiers, or are you?
I
wanting to
would
delay
stray
them?
for,
We're
in
trying to
my
make
wise
progress.
opinion, we already have some enemies. I feel as though we should try to stop them, and should they still come forward, we can kill them. But
There's like 1,000.
So,
Try to kill as many as we
are
can.
you sure?
well, the less swords pointed towards the backside, the better.
Nobody told me
100.
1,000.
100%.
But that would require waiting.
Yes, my thought was this might be a really
Don't we
dumb
want to be
idea.
as far as fuck away from
It
them?
was either we wait and then we cause explosion when they come through,
Mm-hmm.
kill as many as we can with the rocks. We try to kill as many as we can,
Or we could
and then
sacrifice
dip.
Reese.
I was gonna say Reese, or we can all dip.
I don't get paid enough for sacrifice.
No. Hold on. I was gonna suggest
How many horses we have?
Yeah.
we set
that's
up
mine.
all of the explosives, and then we have a long lead wire. What do you call that in the movies? Like the
Oh,
the
you're using it for charge.
you know what I'm talking about?
It's for my vape,
You
Sean.
mean for the
The
bomb?
you light it. with-
I know what you're
don't know where
talking
I
about. I
put
don't
it.
think you guys have anything.
No. That's we can get there when we get there.
Okay.
But what if we had that long wire, and he sets it off, and then he dips?
What, you,
I don't have that fancy
I
eye.
know what this is. Alton probably doesn't know what this is.
I don't know how to describe it. In
If you're talking about the black powder wire, where it's just like
yes,
Yeah, follows.
It's a detonating wire.
that.
You can't like somebody have some rope or some twine, maybe we could
Yeah.
set a fire.
I do.
What if
So,
we like? I
I-
have a bow. What if I like light an arrow on fire and like shoot it down there?
That could also work.
Yeah.
Suggestion.
That's
I am in possession of some alchemical fire
That's a good
powder.
idea.
I can make a small path of it leading to the 2 explosive powder vials that I have.
Okay.
Is that too wasteful though? Because we could just light an arrow on fire.
I don't get paid enough for ideas, but if you,
I give him a gold.
it's 2 for good ideas.
good ideas.
We'll decide if it's good after, and I'll give you a gold.
HK flicks him a gold.
Grand.
There you go.
How
Look, he
about-
grabs it.
How about I hide out at the other end of the gorge. The soldiers walk through. We set up explosives on both ends.
Okay.
Once all the soldiers have entered in, when you guys see them approaching your end,
Okay.
you blow your end.
Okay.
I hear the explosion. I set off my end, and we cave it in on both sides of them so they're trapped.
Ooh.
So even if we can't kill all of them,
We're wrong.
But wouldn't they still find the path that?
Not if
Maybe
nobody
they
exists
find
anymore.
it, maybe not. Maybe we cave that in too.
I was gonna say, blow that bitch up. We don't need to go back down there.
Statement. The path does not lead to their destination. This is purely an off path. They are headed to attack. Let's see. Their destination lies on the other side of the canyon.
I like Reese's idea. Let's do it.
I think we've.
Also, they can't get their supply wagons up that path.
Blow them
Through
up.
sheer.
I walk up to Reese and I pull out my
Yeah, it's
my
also like a
explosive
single
powder
file
and I
path.
hand it to him.
Well,
take
do we
it
want
one by
to
one.
walk back to the other end to figure out the best spot for
For one of
the entry explosives?
Should we try to go up first?
Let's see. So, a suggestion. Me and our hireling shall head to the front and.
what was your name again?
Reese.
Reese. Okay. That was out of character. I say.
Well, out of character, my name is Mitchell.
I say.
Let's see.
There we
Yay!
go.
I'm so happy for you.
It came out.
He's achieved.
Anthony's been
I
trying to
say,
see us for 10 minutes.
I'll go Reese.
Okay, so the three of us head towards the entrance, and the other three head towards the other end.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Seems,
HK nods.
seems
All right.
reckless.
Damn.
I guess we can all head up this path, and then we go along the top to figure out best place to below it.
Yeah.
Venus hopped onto Big Kitty. Big Kitty's taking a nap, so Big Kitty's got this.
You see someone's also shattered.
So Reese, PD, and who else?
We're all going up, right?
HK.
Everybody's going up, and then y'all are going
Yeah.
In separate
opposite
ways. So who's going to? I guess I say, who's going and who's going entrance.
We'll go Ed.
I'll go end.
So you
Say-
guys going?
Statement. I believe me, you, and Reese are headed to the entrance.
Alrighty, so everybody climbing up this switchback. I'm going to need everybody to make either a acrobatics or athletics check. Dealer's choice.
Both the same.
Oh, I'd like to take an extra 10 minutes and do my find familiar spell again. Because it went away.
Takes 10 minutes to do.
Oh, do it as a ritual.
Remind me of that and make sure you don't use a spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a 14 for athletics.
Am I rolling for me or Big
Athletics
Kitty?
or what?
Big Kitty if you're riding on Big Kitty.
Oh, okay.
15 acrobatics.
15,
I haven't
14,
rolled Big Kitty's dice
12.
yet. I'm
Do
scared.
12.
8.
Oh,
or
I should have
7.
been. I knew I was scared.
And then
7.
what's.
7.
Samesies.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Real quick, while we were at the bottom of the gorge, how wide was it?
It is
Is it 25?
30.
30 feet wide. Just in case I need that in the future.
He's got calculations.
Just in case, just in case.
No, I like it.
Okay, so this is a collective check as you guys are kind of like
Oh, thank God.
all going up together.
Yeah.
It's probably best for us.
I need it to average out.
What was
Oh,
the
this is
average?
this is gonna be decided by Reese because right now
Oh,
Oh,
It's not a good average.
Oh, he's got,
it's not a good average.
not
That's
great.
why I'm like, all right. So this is deciding
good
Hell's
average.
fate. Which dice do you want me to roll?
turquoise.
he has a +7 athletic.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Let's do the blue one.
This
Or
one?
the
Yeah.
turquoise, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the table.
Yeah.
We want to see our
This
face.
I want to see my fate right in front of me, please.
Before rocks
All right,
fall and
guys.
everyone dies.
Remember, I'm cursed.
Wow. Yep.
Now one.
Yes, he got one us.
He calls his shot.
You didn't even roll that. You just dropped it. That was calculated.
That was not. I was still
No.
going like this.
Yeah, he
that
still-
was
he juggled
glorious.
Ah.
Y'all can go. Fuck.
You took the crown, buddy. You took.
So we're gonna
I
have
don't
a
even
tough,
care.
We're gonna have a
Even-
tough time climbing up this hill then.
Oh my
Hold
god.
on.
That was
Hold on.
awesome.
Yeah. Somebody gotta clip that. Somebody gotta get the time.
Big gasp too.
Dude.
Oh god.
Inspiration, I don't think can
Can I
help
gift it?
somebody else, so you cannot gift.
It's not like Naruto.
You cannot
I
gift.
can't do it like Naruto.
Oh my god, that was awesome.
That's insane, dude.
Yay! Hooray!
Oh my god, I said that as a joke. Oh
Damn.
my
Yeah,
god.
damn.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys begin
Damn it,
making
Reese.
your way up the switchback. You get about 20 feet up this path before you hear fuck. And you also following here the sound of crumbling, sliding rock.
Oh,
And you what order are we traveling in? Who's
Let's see.
The order
I
we
would be
rolled, maybe?
last. My speed is probably the lowest.
I'd like to think HK took the initiative here and was
I
out
probably
front.
went like third.
So we
He's been
have
very eager.
a
Yeah.
classic case of a cascading failure as
God.
The heaviest
Alton.
guy on top.
Alton is we'll say Reese was in the very front,
Okay.
Oh,
and
no.
y'all are all like just looking straight down at your feet and like your handholds trying to figure out like the best path. So all you hear is fuck and the sound of rocks falling before you look up and see a half orc, 6'2" man, in half plate armor falling down upon you all as you all tumble
Shit.
off the side of the gorge
Oh my god.
down the path. And you are going to take. It's only 2d6, guys.
There's somebody.
Oh, it's cocked.
Yeah, but we didn't get healed. The
You
last
take
encounter.
3 bludgeoning
Okay.
damage
Alright,
for
cool.
everybody.
No,
As
Does,
you all.
does it matter if I'm immune to fall damage?
No, because part of this damage I'm going to say
From
is
someone
like
else,
you
like-
Body weight.
hitting each other.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Can somebody hand me a pencil? Never mind, I got the bag. Right here.
I just used the.
You sure you don't want a bottle of water? That's right with.
Bottle of water.
Oh.
Sorry. Three wet characters. It's a bad joke. I'm sorry.
Yes, you all take 3 bludgeoning
No, I didn't
damage
get it.
as you fall
You
back
probably did. I
down
just didn't get
to
it.
the bottom. Yeah, so you guys all fell off the path.
Can we try again?
Okay.
It's probably harder now though.
So yeah, you took 3, babe. You took 3 bludgeoning damage.
That's okay. I
As
still got
Reese
19.
impacted you all falling down the path.
Would somebody tell me, please, if you're gonna act the maggot before you decide to break my back?
If I had known I was gonna fall, I would have said something.
It's okay,
You
Reese.
did.
We'll try
You
again.
did. You said
Somebody else want to go first this time.
Sure.
I'll take up the rear.
Sure. I'll go. I'd like to
Alright.
make my familiar an octopus and use it as suckers.
Give yourself a
Give
help
myself the
action.
help action.
Everybody, go ahead and once again make a athletics acrobatics
There you
check.
go.
Yeah, I think I could
Actually, I would like to use spider climb.
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Natural 20.
22 for me.
Let's go.
Sean's first nat 20 of the new year.
Wow.
Dang.
Damn.
Dirty 20 for me for acrobatics.
Okay.
You're 1 and 1 to me,
Alton?
Sean.
18 for acrobatics.
And
Yeah,
You're
can you say
using
when I
spider
get to the
climb,
right,
so
he doesn't have to
you-
worry about if we fall.
you don't need to use it. You don't need to make a roll. Here's Reese's.
Oh no.
Yeah, come on, +7.
Huh.
I swear to
Okay.
Christ.
Double one.
18.
Double ones.
So Reese has learned his lesson, and he is going to be much more careful climbing up. And you all have learned your lesson to not be behind Reese and have a much easier time. As actually, he widened the path a little bit with his falling body.
Nice.
So he's eased it up a little bit for you guys.
More
Oh.
foothold.
Dang.
And you guys, it takes you a fair, probably about 20 minutes of climbing to get all the way up to the top as you just keep winding back and forth up. And eventually, you looking back down, even Venus with your enhanced night vision or dark vision cannot see the bottom
Oh, nice.
before you climb all the way up,
Wow.
before you reach the top of the gorge.
How high is the gorge again?
Bigger than 60 feet.
Kind of getting an idea of how long and how far you guys climbed for. PD, you would have a pretty easy time telling because you had a really easy climb because you spider climb, so you were able to focus more on like how far up you were climbing. You are about 90 feet up. Yes, Elazar?
Is that like, is Spider Climb like the Naruto shit on your feet where you're just like, and it's only on your, oh. Oh, cool. Yeah, okay, nice. It's like the chakra thing.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's dope.
So
90 feet, okay.
we'll head towards the entrance.
Yeah, and we'll head to the exit.
So are we gonna meet back here
After we scout a bit,
after
probably.
after we set up the explosives?
Hmm.
Scout and then
that's
meet up.
actually a good question.
Probably
We have lots of time.
scout, then meet up.
Yeah.
We have time.
Suggestion. I shall stay. Let's see. I shall stay here in the center, or I will return to the center. And when I see. Wait, actually, I wouldn't be able to see the bottom from the top, would I?
No.
Oh well. When they come through, though, it would be day by then, right?
Yes. it would
Okay,
be dead.
so in that case, suggestion: I shall stay in the center where we got up here. All of you shall plant the explosives. I will fire around into the air when it is time to set them off. I would ask that Ilizar, could you stay with me?
Sure.
Excellent.
Here in the center?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we want to scout everything out first, meet back up here first, and
set the
then
explosives, yeah.
That sounds
then
fun.
we can set everything up after?
I,
Scout everything out first.
Reluctant statement. I suppose the meat bags idea is not so bad.
I tap my head
That
to
one was
tell
free, it seems.
Elazar to telepath everybody.
Yeah.
And
I was going to say I charge extra to be insulted, but that was a good one, Metal Man. That was a good one.
What'd you say?
I tell everybody through telepath, through Ilazar, I'm gonna go ahead and transform into Big Kitty since I still have Spider Climb for
Nice.
about another hour. So I'm gonna do more scout. I'm gonna try to scout through the trees and everything, see what's going on.
Okay.
And you just see me transform into a Big Kitty,
3 werewolves.
and you just see me just climbing through the trees,
Nice.
more than a panther would be able to. Yeah.
Dancing and shit.
Okay, so our groups are heading towards either end of
Oh,
the
sorry. Before we
gorge.
all leave, Reese is going to cast a healing spell.
Oh, awesome.
What's a good one? Mass healing word, I guess.
Nice.
What is the roll on that? And I'll
2,
roll for it.
3, 4, 5. Does Big Kitty need health?
No, but
Just
Kayla does.
Yeah. Does Reese need health? Wait, no. I have his character sheet.
He did lose 3 health.
Okay.
But everybody is damaged to some extent.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
we'll do all of
pretty-
us. You all regain.
I'll roll it.
No, sorry. I was just trying to run. It's 1d4 plus spellcasting ability mod. Oh, did we ever figure this out? If they count as constructs, this doesn't work with constructs.
Yes, they for the sake of like
Healing.
healing and other such mechanics, they count as normal.
People.
Okay,
You
good.
know,
Okay,
we-
cool. So d4 plus.
Because literally no healing spells work on constructs.
Yeah.
Or
so it's just
potions,
a
or
And
D4.
I think the description for Warforged straight up said that they
Like
can
healing
heal,
magic
yeah.
works.
Gotcha, gotcha.
24
Cool.
plus, what's his spell casting? bonus?
3.
3.
So d4 plus 3. Which isn't great for like a 3rd level spell.
It's what that's mass healing word.
Yeah.
It's just because
Yeah, it's just multi-target healing word. Yeah.
7. He rolled max.
Nice.
All right.
Everybody regains 7 hit points.
And for lesser healing potion, what do I roll for that? Is it
Lesser healing
1d6?
potion is 1d4.
Oh, I can also have them just do more healing spells if you want.
Huh?
I can have them do more healing spells if you want.
Yeah, I'm at 38 health out of 59.
I'm at 26 out of 47.
I'm 30 out of 46.
Yeah, we all
It
need
seems
it.
like we're all pretty
all
fucked
pretty
up. Why don't we
fucked.
Take a short
why don't
rest.
we rest?
Yeah.
I thought.
Oh,
Cool.
cool.
Now we can split.
And yeah, I think a
Good board.
short rest would be good for
Wait, what?
everybody.
I don't think you're
Okay.
supposed to
Hmm?
Never mind. Okay,
So are
let's
we
let's
taking
split
a-
and rest.
Yeah.
Split, do all the stuff, meet up back up, and do the rest, I guess.
Okay.
right?
Yeah, preparations first.
Prep and rest.
Did you eat?
No.
What do you want?
From where? You know what I like. Just order me something.
Okay.
So we're not interrupting. So y'all go your separate paths. Everybody go ahead and make a investigation check as you are searching for a good spot to set up the explosives for optimal results.
Okay.
And Reese will do his as well.
Also,
Let's do-
while I'm investigating
Ooh,
a
I
good
got
place to
10.
set up the explosives, I want to see if
He's a -2.
Can I do one for
Is a
Big Kitty
minus
too?
two. Well, that's
19.
fine because
Natural
Reese rolled a
20.
nat 20. Hey.
nice. I want to see if the forest, if I can sense anything new in the forest while I'm going through it.
Well, you guys are up on top of the gorge right now. There is no forest up here.
It's just rock up here.
Oh, just rock.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys
While
are
I'm coursing through the rocks, then.
So
12.
12. Venus, investigation.
10.
10,
19.
19,
13.
13,
22.
22. Okay. So,
Oh, sorry.
Ilazar and Reese, almost immediately after arriving, where you can see the end of the gorge gaping down below you after you get to the eastern edge of it, you find there is a perfect spot where you can at the very top, it crevices down into it, where you can just kind of, if you wanted, nestle some of the explosives down into it. So it would be kind of in the rock face, so when the blast would cause as much rock fall as possible. And there's also some more like boulders and such that are kind of scattered across right above that. So it's going to cause, with the right setup, the optimal amount of a rock slide coming
Gotcha.
down to hopefully block that entrance. And then we had the highest roll on the other end was a 19. So Alton, with your diminutive stature, you find a small opening as well on the other end, where you are able to kind of like, it's like a small cave that leads down into, like a small tunnel that leads into a small cave down within the side of the gorge itself. So if you were to set up explosives in here, it would likely cause a pretty good explosion and a likely good landslide or rock slide on the exit as well.
Seems like a deadly idea. Deadly position.
So, all right, you both parties have found now good spots for setting up explosives.
All right. I'll place down on my side. I'll place down one of my vials of explosive powder just in just a few feet back from the edge of the cliff, so I can send a good amount of rock down. And then let's see. So it's me, PD, and Reese up here, right at the front end.
Yes.
That's what we decided.
Yes.
I'd say I took Reese's
So
explosion
sorry.
stuff then.
So sorry. Alton and Ilazar, y'all found the one at the
okay,
exit. Reese found this crevasse at the entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll place the explosive vial of explosive powder in there. I'll have a little trail of alchemical fire powder leading from it a little ways away. Let's see. So I have two vials of alchemical fire powder. How much would this use? Like a full vial? or
No,
anything?
Finn.
Make a nice little trail.
He wants his Popeyes.
Lay down, Finn.
Looking at the size, it's not a terribly large vial. Looking at the size based on the amount of gunpowder you have in the vial of explosive, or the amount of explosive powder you have in the other vial, you gather that with the size of the explosion, you will need to use a whole vial in order to get far enough away to
Right.
not explode yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Not
So
sure if that's important to you. You can use half a vial if you want.
I'll use the full vial. So I'll pour that path away, turn to Reese and ask him, query, you have the means to ignite this, yes?
I do.
Excellent. We will reconvene or let's see. Let us reconvene in the center for our rest.
All right, let's head back.
Ooh, actually, if it's gonna be a few hours before we actually like set it off. I think I'll go ahead and I'll actually hold off on placing the powder for now. I don't want it to like blow away or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep it to me first.
Since I gave Reese,
Here, why don't you give me the vial, and then since I'll be setting off the entrance, I'll just set it up whenever we head back this way, because I'm assuming the rest of you all will be at the exit one, so you guys can head straight on your way.
Statement. That is a satisfactory idea. HK reaches into a little pouch. First, he flicks a gold at Reese's head.
I love smart people.
Then he's going to toss the vial over to him.
no napkins, no straw.
I was really tempted to.
Yeah, I know.
I'd say these are experienced. I won't. Well, let's see what the roll would have been. Would have been great, but it would not have been a nat one.
Okay.
So
All right, we'll start making our way back to the center.
Alton was the other one that found the good
all three of
place.
those are.
We're at a different. We're at the exit.
Well, he found the next good place to set the explosives, right? But he has no explosives.
None.
Okay. So then he would have to grab that from Reese to you, so you can set up the.
Well, Reese just has the alchemical. One of the vials of alchemical fire powder.
No, I gave him my explosive powder.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, we're all heading back to
Yeah.
the center. So you guys reconvene,
Yes, sir.
and then are we taking a long rest or a short rest? I mean,
What time-ish is it? Or how long do we know we might have? Till the morning?
looking. It's a new moon, so you can't use the moon. You gather it is pretty late in the evening, heading towards morning. So it's probably between like not being able to get or make a survival check to see if you can figure out what time it is. More approximately.
15?
7.
It is probably between around 2 and 4 in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Dang.
So we get a short rest is an hour. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
get a short rest in easy.
And
Daybreak, like 7.
do you relay anything to us?
This
Alton?
time of the year, it's around 7:30.
Okay. So not.
Did Ilza already set his? You already said your. Oh, I'm sorry, in character. Oh, yeah. You
What's
already
up,
set
Alton?
your? You already set your explosive, right?
No. We're scouting now. Reese has the explosive. We'll have to go back to the center and then come back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah.
How feet-wise? How far is this away from the center?
From the center,
Yeah. More than 100.
yes,
Okay.
a lot.
Yeah. So
So I guess we each get a vial, or you want to choose which?
Wait, do you have any explosives?
No.
No.
or you might
can I say I grabbed the one from? Okay, then yeah, we'll have to meet back up with him.
Okay.
All right. So then we're taking. You guys all reconvene at the center where the path was. Are we gonna go ahead and do short rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Just do it.
suppose. Let's do it.
Can I go to the center, grab? Or wait, are we doing all the vials and stuff? Never mind. Yeah.
I tap as we're in the short rest. We're just talking and doing whatever.
Well, they're doing the short rest. I'm just gonna take a vial and place.
Well, before you do that, I was gonna. I tap my head to tell Elazar to connect all of us, and I say, "Did any of you guys find a good place to set up explosives at any place?" Oh, her mic is blue.
Just click the button.
Did you guys find any good
Hey.
places to set up the explosives? I couldn't find any.
Mine was green.
Still blue.
Turned green for a second.
Hers is
Still blue.
Yeah, hers is still. Oh, there. No, it's back.
Maybe it's like
Oh.
disconnecting and reconnecting.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll be heard without the mic.
No, yeah, we thought we found a good spot. There's like this tunnel, like a cave underneath, and we can place it in there for max output.
Also found There's a slight
Uh,
down the mountains of the gorge.
I say, Reese, do you still have the explosives that I gave you?
Oh yeah, I guy gave me those. Here.
I take the bag and I go up to Alton and I give him the explosive bag and I tell him, go ahead and set this wherever you think it'll be good. I trust you.
Oh, well, this will be a deadly
it
bomb.
Right into the campfire.
Yeah, I was going to use my alchemy
Not
fire
the
flask,
campfire.
and I read it. It explodes immediately upon like contact with the air. So I was like, oh god, let me not do that.
Oh no.
All right, I'm gonna heal up a little.
I'm going to take a
Yeah.
long rest
I,
rest.
I will go set up
for 4 hours.
I'll go set up the explosives where Ilzar said.
So Elazar, you regain everything.
Thank you, thank you.
How many do we roll? Just
You have up to 5 to
While
expend.
we're
3.
and while Alton's setting it up, he's
That should be good enough.
reminiscing,
Wait,
trying to remember his.
do you
his
need like a
past
potion to do
before
that?
all the
No,
music was
so
dropped,
during a
but
rest,
while singing
to heal,
a very nostalgic song.
you can use
Gotcha.
hit dice up to your level. So you have 5. So you can use up to 5 to heal to your max hit points.
And add your Constitution bonus.
yeah, so
Every
every
time.
time you roll, you would add another one.
Which one is that die?
D10 is. It looks like this, but
I
it's
think I
got
should
the
be good with
numbers that way.
55. I still have 2 more rolls.
Okay, so that'd be 3. Move back to
How does
29,
that 3 only get up to 30 of those?
5.
All right, and then Ilazar is taking a full long rest because his is only 4 hours. What are the rest of you doing in the remaining 3 hours in between the end of your short rest and the end of his long rest?
Let's see. HK is just going to polish his weapons, make sure they're ready to go in case.
How long would it take
I have to
Alton to do this
subtract the
stuff?
ones that I did, right?
It's
have 3.
would have taken you
That's always
about
keep
an
those
hour
1d10
total.
and know that
It's gonna take you about 30 minutes to
the
get
number of
there.
hit dice you
Only takes you a
access
couple
to
minutes to
is
set
equal
everything
your
up,
level.
and then
Does it
30
matter
minutes
if
to
you
get
use
back.
all 5 of them?
Okay.
That's fine.
But
But
while
if
they're doing the rest of their
if
stuff,
you were to
Alton's
take
gonna take a short
another
rest.
short rest before a long rest, you wouldn't have
I already took
any
my
left
short.
to heal
Well,
with.
in the process of taking my short rest,
Yeah,
I
you get your hit die back
recovered,
after a long rest.
a bunch of health and all my spell slots because of nature's recovery.
Okay.
And I just try to stay alert and keep my smell-based investigation to see if I can smell the enemy coming forward and how far they are.
Alrighty. Go ahead and make a perception check with advantage then.
And maybe you can smell their horses in the wind.
Or their bad body odor.
Yeah.
Not the
Under all
body
that
odor.
nasty armor.
The blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
So 16,
Pissed.
3.
You don't think they
23.
make potty breaks?
23.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So y'all finish up your. You don't smell anything yet.
Yeah.
I'll say, but I'll keep that number in mind. You all finish up your short rests,
Mhm.
and then the hours tick by, and Ilazar, you've completed your long rest.
You said this stud earring that I found, nothing known about it. Just a stud earring, okay?
You don't know anything about it, no?
I go up to Ilazar
Yeah.
and I
I'm very sorry.
drop this stud earring and I ask him, investigate.
Sure. Can I do the identify spell?
Sure.
I do it.
So you cast Identify on it. So this earring gives a +2 on religion checks.
Ooh.
In addition to, it has 3 sorry, I didn't write this one down.
I'll just do this.
It has 3 charges, of which you can expend a charge to increase either your to hit or damage.
Oh wow.
You can expend all 3 charges at once, and it recharge or as many charges at once as you want, and it recharges on a short rest.
Wait, what?
And for each charge, it's a +1.
That reminds me.
Yes.
The +1 to hit. And
So it has charges, and then 3 charges, and you can expend a charge when you do something to get when you attack to either give yourself +1 to hit or +1 to damage.
What is
You
it?
can-
An earring or?
It's an earring, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he called it something else.
Study ring.
Study.
Remind me, for my pistol, do I have to roll for the recharge, or is it just recharged after a short rest?
It just recharges. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
That's what I said.
And you said it was +2 to religion, right?
+2 to religion.
Oh, you got it.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I'll take the.
Oh, okay.
That'd be cool. You see me like. I get all this information from Elizard. He's telling me, and as soon as he hands it back to me, I try to put it on.
Oh,
And-
and then I forgot. It requires attunement, which you just do over a short rest. So we could say you've done it in this
Okay.
time. But
I try to put it on, and then like I put it to like a crack, and I just go and just slap it onto my head.
it magically adheres to your ear hole.
And so per charge spent, you add a +1 to hit or damage.
You just gotta extrude a little bit of rock out of yourself. and bring it on
Exactly.
there.
Yeah.
No worries.
And then, or if and when this ever matters, you can only have 3 magical items attuned to you at once. You have to unattune,
Right.
or you automatically unattune to the oldest item
Mm.
when you attune to something.
So
Okay, well, here's your arcane prescription, sir.
thank you. Does that include my smell perception based dog collar for my dog that we?
That one does not require attunement.
Okay. So I only have
Not
one
all
item
magical,
now.
yeah, not all magical items require attunement. Some do.
Okay.
But as Ilazar, you finish up your long rest, you all begin to see the first rays of sunrise begin to peek out on the horizon.
Okay.
All right. HK stands up, holds his pistol in his hand, heads over to Ilazar and says, "Statement. One of the... Let's see, how would he word this? One of the many means of defeating an enemy in war is to break their morale.
Yes.
Mhm.
We, on our way through, have removed the haunt of this. We've removed the haunt of this gorge.
They don't know that.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Suggestion. You, as I sound the alarm to set off the explosives, you will help me keep the specter alive.
Okay.
Now, HK turns to the rest of the party. Statement. Let's take our positions. I will fire a shot into the air. Surely you will hear it when it is time to set off the explosives.
Sounds like a plan. Are all of you heading to the exit, and then I'll set off the one at the entrance?
So we gotta, as we walk in, we're gonna take this start playing Donnie.
Oh my god.
All right.
Like from Family Guy?
Oh,
Oh my
it's like
god.
Donald. That's not. That's what he's playing.
Again,
Possibly.
I tap on my head to relate to everybody. I say, do you guys want me to go into protection sentry mode on top of the cliff as a rock to observe what's going on?
Statement. If you are not setting off any of the explosives, yes, a sentry would be useful.
So I go into like I tell the team I'm gonna go to the part that's the most in the middle.
Bless you.
See what's going on with the cavalry that's coming through as soon as we trap them in, and
Sorry.
if you can keep a constant connection between us, so I can relay what everything that's happening.
I can only keep in connection with 120 feet.
It's a lot further than that.
Okay. Then I will keep I will keep an eye out somewhere in the middle of this gorge. And do you guys think you can hide within 120 feet of the cavalry that's coming through?
Hopefully.
After we set it.
Yeah. The ones that are not setting it, could you be within 120 feet so I can relay everything to you guys?
Where are you planning on setting up? Are you staying in the center here as well?
I was planning on setting up like in the middle of the gorge, or like
That's where you
somewhere
guys are.
in between like the entrance, so I can see what's going on with everybody. And they wouldn't notice me because I'm just a big old rock.
Right.
Suggestion. Yes, I think it would be a good idea for you to stay just on the edge, right where we are, and have a good look down into the canyon.
I go off with Alton because he's gonna be on the other side setting off the first explosive, and I'll be maybe like 100 feet from him.
I'll give Fortune's favor.
What does that do again?
Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I
What does it
actually
do?
pulled it up because
yeah.
You can just
'cause I was-
you can use a d20 to reroll something.
because I have a Fortune's favor. Oh, I haven't used it,
Oh,
so I'll
Okay,
take
pretty
it.
good. So I was going to be.
oh, okay.
Okay, then we actually.
Sorry, Caleb.
It's okay.
All
I don't
right.
need it.
So I go off with Alton and set up like 100 feet from him, and he will be at the entrance, and then you fellas will be at the other end, right?
Me and Ilizar are staying in the center.
I was saying that in
Yeah.
character through the.
Oh, sorry.
Right. Clarification: me and Ilizar will be staying in the center. Reese will set off the explosives on the front end.
Yes, and then Reese, after this is all taken care of, please feel free to go home. Feel free to- After,
Good,
of course.
It's a pleasure doing business with you all. I appreciate the work.
Yeah. We'll hit you up next time
We did really good.
Please do.
We
You're very
appreciate
generous.
you, random mercenary. No, I'm playing.
Thank you, Sir
I'm
Reese.
playing.
Right. So as we're all like setting up, we're all getting to our positions. I speak with Ilizar.
Yes.
Statement.
So I'm doing trajectory calculations.
Now, to keep this specter of the
Yes.
gorge alive, I'm going, after I fire the shot, let's see, I will be firing the shot out of sight. This will both alarm the troops and alert our allies to set off the explosives. Then, in the chaos that ensues within the forces as they are boxed in, I shall stand atop. I shall stand atop the ledge above them. You shall add some flair to my visage, and they will be. What was that phrase I heard from some old meatbag? Scared shitless.
Yes, yes.
And before, as we were leaving, and we still have the little bit of range for telepathic communication, I tell Alton, if you feel like you're in danger, Alton, just run towards me and my rock form. I'll transform into Big Kitty, and we can ride out of here.
You always feel like
Jesus Christ.
I might just be losing connection a little bit. Let me try and open them.
That's way too close. Yeah, you're good.
There are a lot of bodies between the receivers and him.
I don't know. They're supposed to have 120 feet of range.
Doesn't do that on
the
Twitch
message spell
Live.
always-
Maybe in the open.
Mhm.
Yeah, it should be fine.
This is the open.
In the wide open. He from there to the receivers, he's got bodies between them,
Oh.
so that might be blocking the signal a bit.
Regardless,
Yeah.
the sun continues to rise in the west, illuminating the gorge, and you guys are now finally able to see the bottom of the gorge, which is quite far down. I hope nobody's
Quite
afraid
far
of
down.
heights. As you all peek down,
No.
you guys all peek down the gorge. A few hours go by before PD, you scent on the wind the smell of sweat and horses.
I quickly and panically look at Ilazar and I do the head thing again. I smell horses and I smell humans coming through here. They are. Can I tell how many feet away? Or the distance?
Not quite.
No.
You smell.
They're close enough for me to smell. So I think we should all go set up right now.
All right.
Statement. PD, set up right along the edge and let me know through telepathy when you can see them directly below you. The center of the forces
Of 400.
directly below you.
And me and Alton.
I don't know if this is reaching. That's my concern.
I'm
the
at this
message?
point incredibly tired of explaining how this message spell works, so I'm just
Okay.
saying fuck it, because technically he can't talk to any of them. He can only communicate to you
Yeah.
back and
Oh, and
forth
then
with the
through
message
them.
spells.
Yeah.
And then
I can
he
talk, but
can't reach all the way to him because
That's
he,
what I was thinking.
yeah. So this is not at all how
Okay.
the message spell works, but I've explained it a bunch of times, and
What was
it's
this
just
for
it's
the
not
signal?
it's not important enough to keep on pausing to explain again.
Basically, we're stupid, is what he's saying. In the
it's
night.
D&D. You can literally make up your own rules.
That's what I'm saying.
You
House
can,
rules.
but
Yeah.
we should be following this way the spells work. I just- it's not important enough for me to keep on.
No.
It's just a message
explaining it
spell
again.
for yeah.
Let's
But yeah,
go on as everybody
So
gets butterflies.
We await their position.
Killing
Mhm.
an army.
Okay,
And,
go wait for
um,
the shot.
Mhm.
and yeah, I set up in my position and become the rock that I am.
As
His fingers
the
are
minutes-
tingling with the nervousness of bodies at his responsibility.
Yeah.
as the minutes tick by, you all begin to hear the sound of hooves hitting against rock below you all, and see the glint of sunlight off of the armor of the Zikorian regiment marching down below you. They are all at attention, marching through the gorge. PD, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
15.
It's kind of looking down at them. You can tell that for being in their own territory, these soldiers are marching through this gorge a lot more cautiously than you would expect for them to be within their own territory. So you can tell they are intense marching through the gorge.
With can I tell how long this cavalry is?
So you know there are about 1,000 of them. So you wouldn't be able to tell like exactly like feet wise how far it is, but you can kind of like gauge as they're walking by, like not quite yet.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like
It's a
what is
10-yard width canyon.
is it more? Is
1,000
it,
soldiers. It's a
Marching
long
the
one.
long line.
is it,
There's
Carts and horses, I'm sure, so that's a long line.
there's
is it
interspersed throughout the march. There's supply wagons and soldiers on horseback. Not every soldier is mounted. Only a few of them are, so a lot of them are traveling along on foot, and several are in the wagons. There's not a wagon for everybody. But the minutes begin to tick by as they are all marching below you all. Before PD, as you're like kind of counting along as they march, you see that if there are 1,000 of them, about half have likely passed
through.
by you.
Oh.
Half have passed. They died.
Yeah. I relate to everybody else. About half of the.
You can't.
You relate
no,
to
yeah,
Lizard.
No, he can't.
I can't. Yeah,
Too far
because it's
away.
not
Got range.
connected. Can I
Pirate.
roll to see if I can?
You got a flare gun or what?
No. Can I roll to see if I can stealthily transform into a chipmunk? Get out of there.
And you're above them. We're
I doubt
Yeah.
they're looking up there. I
You
think
are
that'd be
90
fine.
feet in the
Hey,
air.
just back up like 5
You can
feet.
make a stealth check.
No. No. Use your fortune's favor. No.
Oh yeah, I use Fortune's favor
Oh yeah,
On your roll or my roll?
on my roll.
Yeah.
Do you have to take this next one?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you
have to. Just
Oh,
if,
okay.
if he wants to.
It's just another option. Okay. Oh well,
Oh.
I'd say take the first.
Oh.
Is the fortune's favor on that one?
Oh.
It's in that one, yeah.
Oh, fortune does not
for the-
favor
not for the
us at
total.
all.
You're
Fortune said
fucking
fuck you guys.
shitting me.
just like with all the fire, like just roll.
Hooray!
I was rolling with disadvantage.
Okay.
Bag over here.
However, even on my disadvantage, I rolled a natural 1
Mhm.
and a 2.
Fortune does
No.
favor us. Oh my
I had
Fortune-
-3
I
on
think
stealth.
Fortune just hates all of
Damn.
us.
We are
Wants to know
we
what
are
he
cursed.
succeed.
Yeah.
He said,
100%.
fuck you and fuck you specifically.
So
He said no and no. Absolutely
I
not.
guess I
not-
successfully transformed
Uh-huh.
into a chipmunk,
Mm-hmm.
and I quickly dash towards Ilizard, and I climb up to his shoulder and then go.
Yeah, wait.
Is
I'm
You
halfway.
got Mike up higher?
He's in the center.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah. So I go to Ilizard and I try to relate to him
Yeah, you're like run up to his shoulder.
You know,
because PD does this.
He's doing this.
Yeah,
like,
he's
wiping
doing
his
this
face.
Does he
yeah,
does he
to
look
communicate
rocky?
with you.
I know
He's
this is
gray.
not a regular chipmunk.
Why would there be a chipmunk up
I'm a
here?
rock chipmunk, basically.
There's nothing but rocks and we're
We're
100
outside.
feet in the air.
Yeah.
Chipmunks
I'm
can
starting
go
to like-
anything.
What would Ilizar know?
Nuts.
Yeah, in character, would I know that like this is PD?
you know that
You're
little
you've
thing
seen me
is-
transform into a
protecting
chipmunk
animals.
before?
I
Okay.
think you would know the difference.
Hey, little guy.
And I go, and I just keep tapping my head.
I try to give you a nut.
Stop hitting yourself.
Um,
Smacked it
No,
away.
no message.
Okay. And I say,
What's up, little buddy?
this is PD.
Hey, Speedy.
The soldiers, the whole cavalry, half of them have just passed through the canyon. Can you please tell HK?
I relay all that.
Statement understood. HK raises his arm in the air with his pistol and fires.
All right.
Bam,
When I
blam.
get, and then I
So-
do give you a nut.
Alton and Venus at the exit of the gorge. You all hear the
they
a
use
gunshot go off.
prestidigitation or to light the
So versatile.
yeah.
Wait,
So
to
many
light
things you
what?
can do.
To light the powder.
Oh no way!
Mhm.
What is that?
Oh, that's wild. Sorry, I see why you don't like it.
And you can do it for almost
That's so cool.
every
I
situation.
didn't know you could do it like that.
Yeah, you
So
said
good.
light a fire. It has to create something. Let's go.
Oh,
You can also,
sorry.
I think you can also douse a fire. You can just
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can
just
turn it
flip
off.
Love
out.
that.
You can,
maybe not like a blazing inferno. I think
No, but
like,
imagine
no,
you
but
sneak
it's
up,
a
imagine you
like
sneak up on a
lamps.
party and you're like,
Yeah.
they have torches and lamps. You just
Look.
go.
you go,
Outside of combat, it's a foot at a time. So a foot worth of fire at least 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Whoa.
3 feet of fire.
Okay.
So you point down at this trail of powder, and it shoots from your fingertip and ignites along the edge and begins to snake down into the tunnel where you had set up the explosive powder vial. And
I am also
you-
running at the same time.
oh, you're right. Okay.
Just because I didn't say that.
Go as fast as these short legs can take them.
All right. So you
Dexter.
begin hoofing it away from the tunnel, and you can very faintly in the distance hear the of the powder burning, and then nothing for a moment, and you are for a half second like fuck, and then and as soon as the blast happens, you hear the as the rocks around it begin to tumble down the gorge face, and you can hear it begin to pick up momentum as the rock falling impacts more of the rocks down below and cascades down into a explosion of rock down below. And you wouldn't see this because you're going the opposite direction. So never mind, you wouldn't see this part. But you hear the
Just hear crumbling.
you hear the sound of rock falling, a cacophony of rock tumbling down the gorge, and then silence. And then the two of y'all, or three of y'all, all hear that, as well as simultaneously on the other side of the gorge, you hear the and then the sound of rocks falling as well on both sides.
Where did we put our carriage?
Oh, outside of the gorge.
Oh. It's still
We
in the
put it
middle.
on the back end, didn't we?
The
Or wait,
exit?
did we bring it all the way through the exit?
No, 'cause we
So
climbed up.
you,
We never
you all
went to
left
go
it,
get
you
it.
all left
We
it in the
left it
middle.
in the middle. We left it there.
No, we never went back
We
to go get
never
it.
brought it. We literally
Yeah,
just
no.
took the
We
path
climbed
to the
up.
middle,
We surveyed.
and then we
I said-
came back.
Yeah.
Because I remember that I was talking
could
to
be
the
wrong.
horses and
We blew up our
We
horses?
didn't do that today.
You don't blow up the horses, but they're currently
Boxed
in
in.
the middle with all the soldiers.
They may be a
I
part
thought
of
I
that
left
army
it.
now.
I don't know.
You guys were talking about doing that, but then y'all retconned it to say you were just taking the horses with
we
you,
never did.
or taking the carriage with you. Oops, the
Fine.
previous session.
Mm.
We don't need it.
So the horses
Remember that?
were right behind y'all.
So like as
you were
they're going,
fighting
they
the
see a
demigod.
carriage
Yeah.
just like in
Yeah.
the middle. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I also forgot about that.
I mean, attracted away, it doesn't fully matter.
Yeah.
But
It
we
doesn't
didn't-
matter, but that does change how they would have reacted, seeing a empty wagon.
Ooh,
Oh, now I
with,
gotta do the ghost thing.
empty.
Oh no, that could work.
Haunted wagon.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
So,
where did the occupants go?
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
We say, ooh.
We don't
Statement.
we leave it
Well, we'll say,
silent.
okay,
Well,
I'll say,
All the
here, here, just so we don't have to retcon too much of this, I'll say that the commander and a couple of his subordinates are currently gathered around the wagon investigating it because they see it's empty, while the majority of the troops continue marching. Like all of them are on, all of the officers are on horseback, so they could follow along quicker after investigating the wagon. So they are all currently
There you go.
directly below the three of y'all, looking down, or y'all are looking down, and they're directly below you, all around the wagon.
We can see that low, or they can see
Wherever
that
you
low?
wanna.
Yes,
So
gotta
it's
find
day now, so you guys
something.
can see.
And Alton, you're all the way on the other
right.
side.
So
The other
so it's
side,
day.
currently
It's
running.
early in the morning, but it's like it's pretty bright out, right?
Down in the gorge, it's a little bit, there's like shadows being cast because it's not like the sun isn't able to perfectly illuminate down it, but the gorge is east to west.
Right.
So the sun is being cast like down the gorge partially.
Just gonna give that little girl just like
I'd like to, as you're thinking about everything, I'm gonna
Yeah.
use prestidigitation just a whole bunch on him real quick.
I got
Okay. We're gonna
Yeah,
do.
my favorite spell.
Uh,
We might be banning this after this season, let alone the next fucking campaign. Go fuck yourself.
So I'd like to use the last.
Make it first level.
I will
Good
just
idea.
follow
Don't you
I will
dare!
just-
That's actually a
Don't
good
you
idea.
dare! I would never use it. I would never
Exactly.
use it.
Once per short rest.
That's also not
Oh,
very
you whore.
So I'm gonna make. I can make a color, a small marker symbol. So I'm gonna just make a whole bunch of blood appear on him. I can create a non-magic trinket, illusion, or image. I'm gonna create a trinket, a pair of devil horns
Whoa.
or dragonborn tiefling horns.
Yeah.
And put it like on you. and then like whatever else you want. But yeah, maybe a tail.
Um,
Well, it has
As
to be,
I'm-
the trinket has to fit in your hand. So
The illusory image then of the horns and the tail.
So as I'm walking up to the ledge and you're casting all this stuff, I ask Query, can you shine a light behind me as well?
but also that could be kind of
Like-
because if you're a giant,
Like behind you to like show.
Yeah, like outward towards. Yeah, like silhouette me.
like if you imagine if you had a giant character and his hands like a foot, you just like any trinket you want, it's literally just there.
I can make a trinket. Can I make a flashlight? Or flashlights probably don't exist.
Lantern?
I'm tripping.
No, I don't think you would be able to create a
Okay.
lantern. That would be.
Yeah, that'd be really
The spell's
good.
already broken.
It would just be the light spell.
If not, no biggie.
You can literally the trinket you can actually make is just an empty trinket with like wax in it, so it just doesn't make anything. Just like that.
What?
You can make an empty trinket and you can just make wax, light it. Same spell.
I'm looking
Yeah,
for
that's
like,
really small.
a
Yeah, like a
bunch
big-
of like,
yeah.
big light.
No.
I guess can I try my shocking grasps? Cantrip and like just.
I think light
Well,
would
don't you
just
have
work.
I don't have light.
I thought you could create light with
Oh.
the fucking prestidigitation, the most broken spell in the fucking game.
Remember, we
because you
have
can literally use
remember,
other cantrips.
You
with
have
it,
the
basically.
you have the stick. You can also just light that too and just throw
I
it.
can make an instant harmless sensory effects, shower
Mhm.
sparks. Is that?
That wouldn't be it, but
And there-
No,
I can
it has to
instantly
be-
light or snuff out a candle, torch a small campfire.
You just need to use your imagination.
Okay, never mind.
Just use your
So,
imagination.
As I walk up to the
no
ledge,
more imagination.
as I walk
Imagination's been canceled.
up to the ledge with all this smoke around me, I'm like completely immersed in the smoke. They can't like completely
Oh, yeah,
see
yeah.
my body as like the sun shines through it.
Are you about to talk to
But
them? Are you about to go talk to them?
you're about to see.
No, because I was gonna say I want to do something to help you before.
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
But I stand at the ledge for a little while and just like look down at the troops
On
as
the
this is all
victims.
happening. How do they react to me just staring down at them with all of this?
Well, as he does that, can I do a quick self check? Just a peek. Just this much peek.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Wait, but doesn't Ilazar have
What is
that?
Inspiration. That was an at one,
Fortune
which
favor.
I think counts.
Another?
Yes, that does
Oh
count.
my god!
Yeah. Wow.
We're super cursed.
We are
Jesus
so
Christ.
cursed. I am so here for this.
You know we are living up to our name. It is 25. We
What are we rolling for? Am I rolling?
No,
no,
it's just him.
just
Anthony.
Oh,
so-
roll.
You know I would too.
Oh,
just,
I'm gonna use all three of my
just
knowledge from past
smother
life.
with honey and
Oh my
butter.
God.
Use it all.
5, 6, 7,
11.
Some garlic butter.
19 off of 2.
19 off of a 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
We will take the.
I want to do
Okay.
fog cloud to slowly start rising from their ankles up. Yeah, and it's 120 feet distance. So
Okay.
All right.
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just staring down, looking at them. How do they react?
So they
She said she wanted to roll.
look down. They look down first at their feet as this fog begins to creep up and like consume them from below practically, and they can see this large figure glaring down at them,
I like to
covered
think
in blood.
The fog is like rolling down past my leg
Oh,
below
that
me.
is
Yeah,
nice, yeah.
yeah.
It's only a 20 foot. It will be a 20-foot sphere,
Okay.
but yeah, just in the center.
Okay. Let's see. Let me roll that. They appear to be holding formation, but the commander, like you were looking down at us investigating the wagon, looks like he is about to shit himself.
But so he sees me.
He sees you.
Excellent.
He was just
Gotta
investigating the
have an
wagon. He looks like he did
for
not.
this
He did not want to
stream in
investigate the
particular as
wagon.
well.
So I,
What a
as
We're
I'm
talking about shitting
looking,
a lot.
as I'm looking down at them, I just like light up my yellow, warforged eyes as I look down at them. Let them take it in for a few seconds. and then I'm just gonna recede back away from the cliff face.
As you light, as your eyes light, several more of the soldiers who have just been marching past notice you as well,
Mm-hmm.
and two of them go over their shoulder and draw an arrow and knock, and they aim up, and the commander's like, "Hold your fire! Hold your fire!" I've heard. He's like shouting it at these soldiers. You can kind of hear him up top.
Whoa.
I've heard if you don't antagonize it, it doesn't react. Just don't do anything, or I will have you court-martialed. Oh, yes, sir.
I message HK. That way I don't say it out loud just in case they can hear us.
Mhm.
I go, I can use a message on one of them. Just to look at their heads. Or no, or just fuck off, because they're already scared. We might not have to. Never mind, they're already scared. We probably shouldn't. Might roll that
Okay.
one.
Let's see.
Why do you care? We're gonna blow them up anyways. Oh, we're not?
You already dropped
Let's
them.
see.
The explosives have happened.
We don't got more?
HK says, suggestion. Tell them to enjoy their stay in Esther's Gorge.
I'd like to,
Did we trap the entire, all of them?
both
Or
ends.
We got all of that.
Yeah.
Seems
Yeah,
like
that's
No
where I was.
casualties.
Okay.
I'd like to do another.
No casualties. They hadn't made it quite to the end,
I'd
but
like
they're all
to,
trapped.
peek out.
Do we have any more bomb stuff, guys?
Mhm.
No. We drop rocks on them really hard?
statement. Leaving them here should be.
Are you near us?
No, but I'm still above them. Can I drop rocks on them?
You can, yes, that is an option you could try, but you can't ask them because they're.
I'm asking you.
Oh, yes, you can certainly try.
You can do whatever you
All
want
right.
in this game.
Let's throw some rocks.
Yeah, I'd like to peek out and like message at the guy.
Okay, we
Actually,
will.
Can you go around the corner?
Scene right now.
You have to see the enemy, right?
Hmm.
Oh no, it says the spell doesn't follow a straight line. It can travel really around corners.
Period.
There you go.
Okay, cool. So I don't peek out. I do my dash.
Noted. The commander's still kind of like shouting at his soldiers not to fire, and his face blanches. He goes completely white as soon as his voice appears in his head, and he.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. And he his horse and bolts.
Takes slow.
Yeah, he is.
He just leaves
gone.
the entire.
Is he going towards the exit or is he going back?
He's going towards the exit.
Okay.
As he goes, I one last. You are not leaving this place.
Oh shit.
And then I would like to. I'd like to use prestidigitation again.
Oh my god.
To take my alchemist fire flask, and change the color to as close to translucent. I know it's in glass, but like to change like the liquid to as close to translucent as I can to make it look like clear as fuck, like you maybe can't see it. I like to throw it.
Okay.
What is this potion of?
It's alchemist. It's an alchemist fire flask.
Oh.
Like the calculation, I can throw it 130 feet away, even though I only have a range of 20. Because I'm 90 feet up, 20, and it would travel 130. I don't need to go that far, but I thought that was insane.
Just toss it down.
I would toss it right in the middle of the fog cloud, and then just hear their screams.
Okay. Did I give you a amount damage on that?
Yes, it is its own item. It just speaking adhesive fluid ignites when exposed to air. It's an action after it. Shatters an impact. Take a range attack. It's a creature or object. But I'm 90 feet up. I mean, do I have? Oh, to hit them though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's like hitting the broadside of a barn, considering they're all just marching below you. Still hit somebody.
Yeah.
See if you hit who you're aiming for.
Made that.
Your ranged attack bonus, which would not be your spell attack bonus, so it would just be your dexterity.
Plus 3.
16.
16. Okay. So you chuck this alchemical fire straight down into the fog cloud that you just created
D4 per turn.
per turn.
Mhm.
How long does it last?
So a creature can end the damage if they succeed on DC 10 dex check.
Okay. So we're just gonna say that make a collective
Yeah.
roll, see if they can.
Yeah.
Then I
They do.
dip.
So the fire explode. The vial bursts, and you can see green, like sticky flame just erupt from around it, like napalm. And it engulfs, or it like splatters across several of the soldiers, and it begins burning them. You hear, ah, ah, ah! And they begin to burn. And they're, fortunately, since there's so many of them, some of their comrades come over and start like, grab like cloth sacks and stuff and start like beating out the fires.
Mhm.
And they manage to put them out fairly quickly, but they do take a little bit of damage.
God damn it.
And then Venus, you head over to the edge, seeing that there's still some boulders set up, or like that are like precariously perched on the edge of the cliff. Go
Very
ahead,
kickable.
make an athletics check to see if you can push them off the edge, as they are pretty low.
Same.
13.
13.
Nice.
Okay. So you actually
got inspired.
do you want to have Big Kitty give you the health action as Big Kitty pushes along with you?
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll again.
See if you roll higher.
It was high enough.
Hey,
Anyways.
nice.
I just wanted to have a reason
17.
for Big Kitty to be pushing. So you begin pushing this boulder, and you're like slowly moving it along, and then Big Kitty walks up and is like pressing against it with his shoulder, and just both of you are pushing. And you're like, burst of strength goes through you as Big Kitty helps, and you begin to push it, and it hits the edge and tips down over. And this happens right as the commander is riding along with his horse.
Perfect.
Damn, nice.
Fuck that bitch up.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Right after I
Yeah.
said that, and then
Yeah.
oh, damn.
Shouldn't have been
Okay.
a pussy.
He is. He's scared shitless. So let's see. He has disadvantage.
Hmm?
Okay, not worse, but he rolled a 4 on the first one. So anyway,
Damn.
so he is not paying attention. He's just trying to get to the end of this gorge. He has not quite realized that his forces are trapped in here yet. And suddenly there is a very, very, very large boulder tumbling towards him and his horse.
Not his horse, just him.
He's riding
Sorry.
it.
You weren't able
for the
for
horse.
anything in particular, fortunately. So the
Yeah, poor horse.
boulder
I can't
tumbles off the edge and
Still alive, I think.
directly impacts the commander in the shoulder and launches him off of his
Oh
horse.
my god.
Barely missing the horse.
Oh, how fortunate.
How fortunate. Perfectly calculated. And you can see his left arm, it impacted the shoulder up, is just kind of hanging limply at his side as he gets up. He's got like bleeding from the head a little bit as he hit the ground.
Yeah.
And man is not having a good day.
Probably
Um,
not.
and as he is knocked off his horse, he'd almost made it to the exit of the gorge, and he looks up, seeing the fact that his soldiers have begun milling around at the end of the gorge as the exit is entirely blocked in by the scattered rubble and debris that had been caused by the explosion.
Since I'm still.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Chipmunk.
shit! I can't. Yeah, I am in chipmunk form, but I can't use any spells as chipmunk.
Right.
Right? Fuck.
Yeah.
Because my plan was to go into the middle of these soldiers as a chipmunk, crawl into one of their shoulders, and like use Thunder Wave in the middle of them. But that would require me to get out of the chipmunk
Kirby
form.
and like flying squirrel sugar glider, and then Kirby rock form.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's a combo for another time, but that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
you are, 96 worth of damage.
Awesome.
No.
So I guess, and then
Wait,
since our
wait,
plan was
wait,
that, then
lightning
everyone heads
bolt?
towards the center.
Yeah,
A bit back from the.
reconvene.
You guys start.
Oh shit. Yeah, I could use lightning bolt. It shoots 100 feet forward. Something.
Is that single target?
No, it's a line.
Mm-hmm. The line.
Oh, from up here probably wouldn't be that good then.
And hit, like a couple people
From up there, but
Right
if
now.
I was in front of them, it would hit.
You'd have to get in there then.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to do that.
or be like.
But you guys all meet us back in the.
Yeah, we meet up. Yeah.
All right, you all reconvene in the
I give
middle
a,
of
I
the
give a
gorge.
solemn nod off to Reese since he's gone.
Oh, Reese, yeah, Reese did.
Oh, he took off. All right.
Reese.
Let's see
Thanks,
if
Reese.
Reese was able to get down the other side of the gorge.
Like gone, like safely away. Do you
Um,
need a
like
skill?
just climb down.
Oh,
Yeah, athletics.
+7.
wow.
I guess we wouldn't know. God damn it.
You rolled something.
He
At
rolled.
least it wasn't an hour.
Did he give you a straw either?
It also wasn't a nat 20.
At least it didn't in a bush.
Statement. I'm glad our meatbag for hire could play his part.
Yes. Wow, that went off pretty well.
Indeed, worth every gold.
You made him shit himself. That was so good. Wow. It was a good player. You say shit a lot. Sorry.
It wasn't that much.
PD says, so. Now, what?
No, we like it. We get out of here. Well,
Yes,
have
we
a
have to
space about
go to.
it. I don't know about you. but
Recollection,
some
I
calls
believe
on
the city we were headed for was
the
Duranus.
army in general.
Ostium. Duranus.
I have Duranus written
I
down.
can put up a good one
Ostium.
too against.
I think it was just some other nearby
We
town.
were going for the portal.
Which is too late.
Oh yeah, Ostium was where it was. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Ostium.
what's Duranus?
Yeah, that's
Duranus.
about it.
Duranus.
I've got Calatus.
Oh, I do have. Oh, Paul. Paul Duranus. Paul Dash Duranus. That's something.
Oh, I think that was
I wrote Duranus is a small Zachorian town on that
That-
sheet.
Yeah, you were talking to Paul about other areas nearby.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Might be able to
That
find
was
a few
just-
words.
No, we have to head.
Might be able to.
Would we be able to follow Venus to get back to her thing for Ostium?
Venus,
Please,
please.
please lead the way.
Oh,
All
and
right.
I guess we're leaving the horses.
We can't. I mean, we have to. We have no choice.
I lied to the horses.
Venus leads the way out the gorge on
The
Big
horses-
Kitty's
the horses might
shoulders.
be put on a different mission in life.
That's
Do
gonna
we
be
know
a-
how far we are?
It's gonna be
She knows
a
how
side
far we are,
quest later
right?
where the horses come back to kill
For revenge.
him. Sorry.
Where's
I guess,
So
I guess
you
we
know
look at
that it
following you.
was several days by horse
To Ostium.
to Ostium. And now you
Oh.
don't have horses or a wagon. So it's going to take you a while longer. But
Yeah.
for the sake of brevity,
We can find a cart on the way.
you don't find a cart,
Oh.
but you guys just going to trek your way out there.
We took a long rest.
Forced march, huh?
We took a long rest.
Yeah, you can take a long rest.
Just in case I need those spell slots.
So yeah, everyone wants to take a long rest after you guys exit. Actually, I will need everybody to make either an athletics or acrobatics check as you guys clamber down from the gorge
Right.
at the exit.
Okay. David, I'm
This is
using
a
your
group,
dice.
This is a group
see.
check.
13.
Oh, group check. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Come on, come
Oh.
on.
This is athletics or acrobatics?
Double
Yes.
digits, baby. Double digits.
Okay.
Give me that. Please.
13.
Wait. 13.
14.
I also got a 13.
Nat 20, baby.
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh.
let's go with the nat
Uh,
20.
Alton is ready to get the fuck out of here.
I got 14.
okay. So as a group, you guys successfully are able to climb your way down the exit of the gorge.
Did you get the
Excuse me.
Ghost pack?
And begin making your way towards Ostium.
Okay.
It was good.
Let's see.
It was very good.
On foot, it is going to take you all a week to get to Ostium. And that week passes by. Actually, one thing I will have is Venus, can you make a survival check for me to go ahead and, as you guys are traveling, this is just a overall roll to as you forage for food because you have 2 people that need to eat in your party.
13.
13. Advantage because you are traveling through the forest.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, your terrain.
16.
16. Okay. So you do find enough supplies to keep yourself and Alton reasonably fed between different berries and small game that you catch along the way. Enough to keep the two of y'all fed. As after a week of travel, you all see Venus. You recognize the city of Ostia sprawling out ahead of you as you have just passed into the
Venus snarkily shouts, "Land ho!"
by you.
Thanks
It's
for
right
letting
below
me
you,
do
Sean.
Thank you, Venus. Oh my gosh, we made it.
We made it.
Wow, what
Took a
a
little longer than it could have, guys,
little
but
bit, yeah.
the portal's just up ahead.
what an amazing and team building
We're
week
on-
that we had together.
we're on the
I can't
last-
believe all things we went through, and I just feel so closer to all.
We can
It's
do
a
one
beautiful
shot of
thing,
that
isn't it?
later.
Yeah.
The road to Ostia.
The road to Ostium. Alrighty.
Random encounters, yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
that'd be cool.
And then,
I guess yeah. If you want to lead us to that portal you were talking about.
so Venus, as you guys approach the city gates, you were given a medallion to show the guards when you
Right.
returned, so they would show you back to, or escort you back to the tower where the teleportation runes have been etched.
And then Venus announces the group's presence as they walk up and demonstrates the medallion to the guards.
Yes, we have been expecting you, ma'am. Let's see. You are just within the limits of party size to be able to travel. You all will go ahead and follow us right this way. We'll guide you to the teleportation circle.
Sounds like a plan. Sir. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll follow him there.
Yeah.
So they guide you all to a this almost dead center of the city. A large Ilazar, you kind of recognize the architecture of a classical wizard's tower.
Ooh.
Set up. You can see.
I get deleted.
You can see at the top the like what's the word I'm looking for? Where like an observatory would be, where it can like retract in to observe the stars and to study the stars. Make an Arcana check.
Ooh,
actually.
my favorite. +7.
League of Legends Arcana.
What was that?
The 12.
Thank you. 19.
19? Okay. So you yourself are not terribly well versed in teleportation magic,
No.
but you have heard a little bit about it, and you know that it's been in the works for like people have been studying it for centuries in order to crack the code to be able to set up like stable long-term teleportation to
Like
in
waypoints?
between between 2 points.
Okay.
And that a lot of it has to do with the study of the stars and like coordinates and that sort of stuff.
Ooh.
So like you have to do, astronomy is a very large part, and so that's why he has
Can I
the.
say I don't know this? Like my Caxor with my pipe is like telling me this.
Yeah, he's feeding it to you as he explains things like, "Damn it, Elazar, I taught you this.
What do I need the stars for? I don't.
If you branched out into other kinds of magic, you would know what you need the stars for."
That's why you're jumping the pipe and I'm not. But okay.
Don't make me come out there.
I'm sorry.
This is like the genie from Aladdin.
Yeah, exactly. That's the words. But they
Will Smith.
guide you and to the entrance of the tower, and you see there is a fairly large contingent of guards set up around the entire tower, and that you can tell that they have placed very high importance on this tower since it is a brand new connection between here and Erard.
The four or Everett.
And Erard, yeah. So they guide you up, and as you they guide you to the transportation circle, you see that at each floor of the tower, as you are traveling up, there are basically checkpoints on each floor where they've got guards posted up. You can tell that Ilazar, you recognize that these guards have most definitely kind of taken over the tower a little bit. They aren't normally posted here, but they put very large importance on this magic. So since it's a brand new, successfully completed, they're kind of just being extra careful about it right now.
I marvel at it. I nerd out quite a bit. The magic's going
But they guide you all the way up to the top, and you are now within the observatory itself, which as you enter, you see somebody, a half-elven man with probably the thickest spectacles you have ever seen. They are probably
Coke bottle.
this thick.
Oh, just
Yeah.
I'm dead.
And they are way not just the frames themselves, but the lenses themselves, but the frames themselves are way too big for his face. It looks like these glasses are 3 sizes too big for him, probably, and they're
his
just
3 sizes too big that day.
No.
and you looking through the lenses, his eyes are kind of enlarged and almost bugging out a little bit as he's kind of looking at the
Oh, like that dude for Trailer Park Boys?
Kinda,
yes, yeah.
Bubbles?
With those triangles.
As they're as he's looking at all of you.
Amazing.
And,
I'd like to do the hospital equivalent and go wizard.
Wizard.
Wisman.
Wizard. How could you say that?
I was going to say hotling, but
Venus. Glad to see you were able to find your friends with no issue. Took you a little longer to get back than I thought it would.
We had some difficulties on the journey. We did a lot of it by foot. Built up some stamina.
it was a little rocky.
It was a little rocky.
I gather that that's a reference to something, but
Had to be there.
oh,
Just like with the roll.
Had to be there.
Whatever. You guys would- Sorry. Yes, apologies, yes. Would you like our insight
We're very
jokes?
sorry for the wait, sir.
Yes.
no issue. I do very much appreciate you being my first test. I'm sorry,
Sorry?
customer with the teleportation runes.
So, really, riddle. Before we start,
Alden comes out from the back.
before it starts,
Yes, sir.
another thing. Have you all the terror of the town?
I'm sorry.
Has anybody ever tried going through this teleportation device besides Venus Mini here?
I have
Ooh,
sent
maybe.
lots of things through the portal.
When you say things, you mean things as in objects or things as in the things?
Was Venus aware of this?
No.
Crazy.
It's just not aware.
He was trying to get you to hear.
I have sent lots of things through the portal. I told your leadership that I was still in the testing phase, and they wanted me to move up my research, and so I expedited. They gave me a week.
Well,
Okay.
that's crazy.
You made it.
Oh, I did. Did I?
I have been
Are we
studying.
sure I'm okay?
I mean, I think only you can tell me that, dear.
Not the deer.
I know that was kind of cute.
It was.
Exasperated suggestion. I'm tired of walking, and if anyone here is a thing, it would be me.
You
I will go first.
don't get tired.
I am fed up with walking.
Apologies.
Just out of curiosity,
I do not.
for
me
your
neither.
living beings, what's your success rate?
Yeah, I'm sure we're fine.
What about
I-
kitty?
Have sent lots of animal test subjects through the portal, and
How'd that go?
in the most recent tests and sorry, not the most recent test, the most recent configuration of the runes, there was a 97% survival chance.
There's one.
97?
97%.
I
Okay,
mean,
great.
that's like less than like a condom has less than a percent of success rate than that. So I'm down. Let's do it.
Something about this. You know, before we go,
Don't worry, I'll go
I
first.
found a bit of black stuff.
What is black stuff? I
I'd
have.
like to get a drink before I decide to take my last.
Might possibly last
Oh,
week.
if you'd like, here's some from my personal stock. It's the least I can do for you, Tess. I'm sorry.
You gotta work on that.
Being a
man.
pig,
I mean,
I'm sorry. I'm not your stock.
Your bedside manner
much.
really sucks.
I am a
I'm getting PTSD.
researcher. I am an arcanist. I am not used to talking to so many people at once. I'd appreciate it if you quit it with the judgment.
He swirls it around. So how was it? How would you describe your stock?
Of magic or of whiskey?
The thing in my hand, man.
Oh,
I'd like to hear
that
about the magic.
is. A moment. That is my favorite whiskey. It is Amzarian, imported from just off the coast. They grow the all of the ingredients offshore.
Right, this will do.
here's the Bailey.
Yeah. It's good stuff that this. Like, yeah.
And I'm sorry, you were saying, sir?
No, you don't have to indulge me.
Okay, I won't.
Statement. I'm unsurprised by Meatbag's need to imbibe in alcohol. They would even go to such lengths to venture into the sea in order to make it.
And they're fucking crazy for that. We don't fuck with no.
I'm sorry, you don't drink either? What do you have to live for?
You bugger the box have nothing to live other than death and murder.
Statement. He is not wrong.
I'm so sorry, you poor soul.
I know it's
Clarification. Oh, I love every moment of it.
Which is more than most people can say of their existences.
I know.
I will say, the amount of energy needed to activate the portal is vast, so I would prefer to send all of you at once rather than one at a time. It also does take quite a while for the magic to accrue within the gems that power the device.
What's your most recent test on several beings at a time through the portal?
Well, I did test anything over 5 people, so 6 and up. My success rate is 4%.
Oh,
But 5 and below, we are at a smooth 78.6%.
well, there's 6 of us. They can.
Oh.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind waiting.
I'm sorry, did I say 6? I meant 7.
And would this take us, in terms of location, would this take us where in Earhart? So we know, do we have to be ready for battle? Do we have to, what would we,
Why would you have to do battle at Earhart?
it's a war going on?
Right at the border?
Sorry.
So we're not going
That
to
was me,
war.
I messed up. I thought Earhart was, for a second, I thought that was the land. Never mind.
PD goes up to this thick glasses person. I forgot his name.
Nerd.
He didn't get it.
I give it, and I say
Thought we never asked for it.
I put my staff down and I say, need power. And you just see electricity for a lightning bolt, maybe.
Oh, not that kind of power, friend. We have plenty of power to send you on your way. I will say, since several of you aren't alive, anyway,
Thank you.
I'm sure the success rate will go up.
Probably. I concur.
It's only 3 living figures. Although I haven't quite determined if it is the organic matter or the soul that causes the issues. Do you think you all have souls? That's a fascinating thought.
Wow.
You know,
You're
I
talking
can
to me,
technically we
but I can
would.
make lots of things talk, and they
Clarification.
don't have souls.
yeah.
I am
You're
I'm not
mechanical.
well acquainted with my inner workings due to a loss of memory.
And I think I lost, probably a chunk of my soul when I died.
Let me see, do I have an existential
I've got a
crisis
soul.
thinking
Yeah,
if
do I
have a soul?
fucking freak out right now?
And nat 20.
I'm not
Oh.
good. I got a 19.
I don't think I have an existential crisis then. I completely know that I do have a soul.
You are very
somehow.
sure in
He
the
is very
fact.
sure of himself and him as a person, or him as a being.
All right.
Real quick, HK goes, query. And what was your name?
My name is Jadiel. Jadiel Holt. Jadiel Holt. Holt.
Would I have known him of his works or anything? Is he weekly?
Make a.
Is he in Wizard Weekly?
HK responds with
Weren't you
threatening
in Wizard
statement.
Times?
Excellent. If something goes wrong and one of my group is deceased or fused with another, I will know what name to give to the military.
Oh, trust me, my friend. If anything happens to you, I will be disappearing.
Okay.
This is a contract. This is a contract with the Lunarian military, and I do not want to get on their bad side. And if I fuck this up, I will. So,
Statement. That is fair. Let's get this underway.
Oh, fucking God.
One way or another.
Every
gone.
time I cast in the future when I cast teleportation spell, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, the somatic element is.
all right. If all six of you then.
Oh, sorry. Have I heard of it?
Oh yeah, sorry. Go and make the check.
What type?
History.
Okay.
Cocked. That's cocked. It's on the mini.
Okay.
I see the angle on it.
No, not much better, but better.
13. Ah,
13 total.
yeah.
Would have been a 10.
Yeah.
So kind of thinking back, you do recognize the name. All you know is that he is the foremost expert in Amzar on spatial magics.
Spatial magic.
Theoretical spatial magic. He's not necessarily a spellcaster
He's not like a spatial spellcaster.
yeah,
But he just knows all
He's a
about it.
magic scientist.
yeah, basically.
Oh God, is he an
He's giving
artificer?
Bill Nye.
No,
Okay. I thought you were like,
No,
oh,
no,
we're dead.
yeah,
We're
I'm not doing
dead.
that to myself.
Hey, it could explain how he made those fucking glasses.
Cool. I
Use these things to
I step on the platform or whatever.
Yeah, me too.
All right, yes, please. And you guys can all go ahead and arrange yourselves as closely together as possible. I find that about half the time helps.
I like scooch over to PD and like bang against his rock.
Also just grabs his clover as he scooches it.
Yeah,
We're all cuddled up.
All right, so you guys all step onto the teleportation circle, and he goes over to a altar, and you can see him beginning to pull different levers on it. He's kind of like looking over at you guys, peeking over around the side of it as he's pulling different levers, and he goes on for a solid like minute straight of just pulling different levers on this thing, and slowly you begin to see around the very edge of the circle begin to light up in a glowing purple as the inscriptions begin to alight, and as the circle itself completes lighting up, the light begins to rise around you all until it completely envelops you, and then more symbols within the center of the inscription begin to light up as well until pretty much the entire ground beneath you in this probably a good 10 meter, not meters big,
I was like, whoa.
10 feet diameter circle around you is completely full of rune inscriptions. They all begin to light up, and you can feel the energy and heat begin to emanate beneath you before you all disappear. And I'm going to need everybody to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh
for me.
boy. Oh
Excuse
boy.
Is this just
Saving throw.
Yeah.
We're gonna use the
I got
big
a
dice.
6.
okay?
That's a net fucking 20.
Hey, nice.
We've been rolling a
Any
lot
worse?
of nats today.
We're both dead.
So
Fine.
Oh, I had to even out.
I got 18.
Anthony's first nat 20 of 2025.
Hey.
Let's go.
Oh,
Sorry, HK, what was yours?
18.
18,
It only took almost a full month.
13,
24.
24. What did Big Kitty roll?
4.
My failure to step roll, right?
No.
Me and Big Kitty are dead. It's fine.
I think you're
So
gonna piece
as
together.
Hopefully.
Can I use Fortune's favor on her?
I don't
She'd
think
be
you can
a-
use it on
like a-
somebody- Oh, actually, no. You can. You can use it on somebody else.
He has it.
Yeah.
he
that's
has
right.
An extra one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You do have.
Yeah.
Turn her into like
Go ahead and
cat
roll another
Thor.
d20, Caleb.
What's that movie?
It's a backseat.
Yeah.
It's like really ugly scientifically infused.
Not 20.
Oh.
Oh
I
shit.
closed my eyes with that one. David called it.
Your dice are embarrassed. You gotta close your eyes.
So
when
I
you
do
roll.
need to ask though, is that nat 20 for you or for Big Kitty?
That one is Big Kitty's dice, but I meant it for me.
This Cronenberg.
You can only
So
use it.
Why? I don't give a Big Kitty's fine.
Big Kitty rolled a
I
4.
think something like that.
So as you all blink out of existence for a moment, it feels like as he is okay.
I pet Big Kitty's back as he's throwing up, and I say, "It's okay." And Big Kitty goes,
Disturbed statement. That is revolting. I hope I never have to see that again.
"Well, that's too bad for you."
I'm just like,
As we arrive to this place, can I use my smell perception to see which way this war is?
we're just in town.
We're just in town. Okay, I
You
thought
guys are
that.
just in Earhart.
No, I had it messed up. Yeah, I thought we were going to.
Okay,
There.
never
You
mind.
guys are in the military capital, Earhart, back within. And you recognize actually where you guys have all just appeared. Here's the authorities of Earhart have decided to set up this teleportation circle right in the espionage division.
Excellent. Convenient.
Very convenient.
Suggestion. Let us alert the. What is?
Kiara.
Yeah, Kiara.
Kiara.
Let us alert
What am I
Kiara
gonna-
of what we've learned about the forces we've trapped.
Yes. Where was Star? Was that still at Mango's?
She's still in Mango's.
Good.
Mango's taking care of her.
So we will
Maybe.
head
Oh, Bailey's
to.
If I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah.
Or no, he
Yeah.
left.
He had disappeared. You guys didn't know where he was.
And he appeared with the Earhart's thing.
At Earhart.
Oh, okay. So
you
he's
still know
still
where
still
he
wherever
is.
he fucked off. to.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, we go to Kiara.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys head back to her office,
Yes.
and the two guards standing on either side are the same ones that you guys have seen several times as you guys have arrived here. So they recognize you, and they just give you a nod and say, "You can go ahead and head on in. She's expecting you."
No.
So you guys head on in, and as you go to open the door, you open it part way, and it like it's hitting, like it's bumping into something, and you, or I guess how do you
It's right there.
Like an invisible wall.
I mean, you're opening the door, and it seems like it's hitting. So, like you open it
Paperwork or
partially, and
something.
it seems like it like hit into something. And I'm just seeing how you guys are reacting.
I'll keep pushing.
All right, so you continue to push a little bit harder until you hear the sound of a falling stack of papers.
Oh,
And as you open it up a little bit further, you see that about as much space as you can fill in this room is filled with stacks of paperwork.
Jesus, she's already so busy.
Sarcastic statement. Oh, now you've made it all disorganized. Look what you've done.
Oh, yeah, it's me.
I wouldn't say it's all over the shop. It
Yeah, what
seems
the
like it's-
Hey,
Don't worry, I know where everything in that pile is. And gods, am I happy to see you all.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, hey.
Well, it's better than seeing
Hey.
Death Lord, isn't
I
it?
even know him.
It is certainly better.
Maybe.
Yeah, she would know Kiara.
Yeah.
Advise,
Sorry, go ahead.
advisement. We come with news on the enemy's movements.
I won't say I could care less about the movements. Do you have the relic?
Indeed.
Yes.
Buddy,
Who is carrying it?
he, the Rockman.
Yes, the sword, right?
Yes.
The sword, right? It's not.
Okay.
Because I don't have any relic written down besides the sword. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Now that we have established that, what were you saying, HK?
On our explanation. On our travels, we received word of an enemy force moving through Esther's Gorge and took steps to trap them within it and scare them shitless in the process. This was a week ago. Addendum. This was a week ago.
Understood. Hold on, and she goes and rummages through some of the paperwork on her desk before she pulls out the map of the area and kind of looks around on it for Esther's Gorge.
I'd like to try to point to it if I can.
She had
Oh,
maps
sorry,
on
sorry.
there. She was just looking for it in relation on the map. And where were they heading then?
I
Esther's
forget.
Gorge
yeah.
isn't towards
It
that's
was
not in the direction of
Oxen.
Lunaria.
No, it was with an A.
We learned that they were flanking, right? They were,
Yeah,
they were,
fuck.
they were attacking from another angle.
Amzar
Venus,
is the
where was
country.
Amzar.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Amzar is
Yeah.
the country. Yeah, they're
Clarification. They were traveling through Amzar to reach here.
We're going to meet up with the large force, if I'm not mistaken.
Addendum. At least they were trying to.
Yes, we put a stop to it.
and how many
How about
were
1,000?
there? And you all, the 5, I'm sorry, I guess I can count the cats. 6 of you all stop them.
Clarification. There was a 7th. We hired a hireling for the time.
Oh,
but
I'm sorry, 7 of you all stop them.
Yeah.
And he is no longer with us.
Temporarily, at least.
He's alive.
That was going to be my next question.
Mhm.
And how did you all make that happen?
Explodes.
I hold up my remaining vial of explosive powder. Clarification. We were able to collapse the entrance and exit of the gorge to trap them inside using this explosive powder.
Oh, yes, after we defeated a corrupted demigod who was haunting the gorge.
And I dropped a boulder on the commander.
That was
It's
awesome.
kind of funny.
Yeah, that's the big highlight.
It would seem that a lot of you have had an eventful couple of weeks. Well,
Too much, if I might say.
Well, I will be the first to say this, but thank you all. Your efforts may have been the first step in turning the tides of this war and defeating Zikoria and Lusu. So, once again, thank you. Now, if you want to go ahead and I will take the relic.
Can I do an inside check?
Sure.
I don't know why. I just
I can pull out the sword, yeah.
18.
18.
Does this seem like Kiara? Like our Kiara?
Yeah, it seems like her. It seems like she's just taking the relic back so she can.
He saw it too.
Yeah.
That
Well,
was very-
It just
The
like
light
flashed
flickered
out for a
really
second.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
I pull out the sword and I hand it over to Kiara.
Thank you, PD. I will be taking this on over
Looks blue
to
for a second, but I just-
Zarthos, and we have plans to make a big announcement about the recovery of this sword, and I expect a lot of you to be there so we may honor your achievements of recovering this relic, because I am not sure if you all entirely understand how important this feat was, and it does not go unnoticed by any of us. So we'd like to have
whatever we can do to restore the faith of the country.
We will be making the announcement as we had told you all before you left. The propaganda has already been being spread
Fake news.
buoy the faith of the masses, but words can only do so much to reassure them. And so, having the citizens of Herhard be able to see the artifact itself will go an incredibly, incredibly long way.
Right.
I agree. A good 90. A good 90.
Never
A
went bad.
good 90 indeed. So, we will be having this celebration, an announcement as soon as possible. So, we will plan on having it just this evening.
Wow.
There's no time to be wasted. The attack can happen any week now, and the more faith we can build up in that time to strengthen Fort Mortis, the better our chances will be, especially if your words are true and they are planning a pincer attack on more than just Fort Mortis itself. Who knows if they have any other forces heading any other way, and if there was more than just those soldiers that you stopped going through Amzar. We will be sure to reach out to our contacts in Amzar and our allies there in order to see if we can either slow their progress or at least get forewarning if forces do travel through Amzar. Because while they are neutral, we do have our friends there as well.
Statement. This sounds like a decent plan for a meatbag.
Thank you, HK. I appreciate that. So, if you all will meet in the city center at sunset. You okay?
You just need to call.
Affirmation.
Let's
We
see,
shall.
You can send his chest.
All right. Until then, if you all can leave my office, I have a lot of work to do.
All right. Affirmation. All right. We shall mill about until the ceremony begins. What time of the day would you say it is now?
It is about midday, just past midday.
We got
It's time to make some music, lads. Boyle, it's time to make some music.
Boyo.
I'm gonna line my pockets with golds of the commoners.
statement. That reminds me. Query. What, aside from the glory we'll receive from this ceremony that is that we will soon undergo, what other compensation shall we be given?
Your rewards will be announced to the people at the rally. So, look forward to it.
Statement. A surprise. I've never gotten the appeal. You meatbags seem fond of it. So be it.
All right. I will see you all there. I would recommend. I was almost like recommendation. No. I recommend that you all dress in your finest.
HK looks
Was
down.
there shops here?
Those of you that dress.
This is out of character. Venus needs to go shopping.
Oh, there's plenty of shops.
There's lots of shops. Yeah.
All right, we're going dress
Do
shopping.
you use them in a drink, buddy?
You don't want like water or like tea, like hot water with lemon. All right, then suffer. Then do it quietly at least. You're not gonna fix it. Shut up. dog.
Gee. Oh my god.
Don't make him laugh. You just make him worse.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I got you.
Besides clothes shopping, is there anything else you guys would like to do before the announcement of the recovery of the relic?
play music and make some puns, bro.
Suggestion: we could head back to Mango's.
And check
We
the
did
stars.
establish stars there, right? Or is she with?
That's what you
she's-
figured. She's yeah.
Suggestion.
Yeah, check upon our daughter.
I'm telling you, hot water with some honey and some lemon. When you get home, it'll help you.
All right, you guys head back to Mango's. It is pretty early on in the day for bar goers, so the crowd is not too dense in the bar.
It's not even just a bar. I mean, like playing music on the street and crap. Like,
You're playing the corner. Okay, I gotcha.
Did he play like on the way to Mango's?
So he is working the corner today.
Go ahead and make a performance check. We'll say you're playing as you guys are heading to Mango's.
It's a little gagged.
What was the name of the
No,
city?
it's not good.
Okay,
No, you're good.
cool. That's great.
Does Earhart have
Your
a national anthem?
paper's a little fucked up.
I know.
But it's flat on the
Yeah.
I
book.
was saying it's
So,
on a. It's like
Um,
it's on a crevice on the paper. I just don't
No,
know.
you're good. You're good.
with the inspiration that you have gained on your journey and the harrowing adventure you went on behind enemy lines, you're really putting your heart and soul into your music. And so as you're walking down the street, you have quite a few people who are kind of like tapping their feet to the beat, nodding their head along as you're playing, and you have quite a few toss you some coins. You end up, it's not a super long trip, so let's say you get.
Would you let me say that I hound like one person?
We'll drop the bonus episode. We'll drop that
Let's
song
like,
in the bonus
like
episode.
if like a more wealthier looking person comes across and give me like a little change, I'm like, buddy, you can do better than that.
So yeah, that's so I'll say you get in total, everybody, you get 15 gold.
All right.
And
bad.
both
Nice.
that
Everybody
most,
does?
no, just
No, just Alton. He was
Oh,
playing the music.
I'm poor.
well, you
Or-
won't be for long, hopefully.
Do some tricks on Big Kitty.
But you, most of those are different people giving you like coppers and silvers, but this wealthier individual that you see, wealthier looking, he tosses you a gold piece as you go by, and then you go like,
Buddy, I know you can do better than that.
let's see if you can in fact do better than that. Yeah, you have you successfully persuaded him, and he does in fact do better than that, and he gives you go ahead and add on to the 5 gold.
Woo!
Nice.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
As we're like walking along and you finish this song, HK walks over to you and says, "Suggestion: perhaps you could create a song about our adventures in Esther's Gorge."
Oh, I think I got something perfect for that's what we did.
Oh my god, he does.
So we got
He was
a
joking.
No, he's
So
not
See,
allowed
there's
to.
this song
HK.
called Esther's Gorge.
okay. So there's this thing that we have called the Rocky Road to Dublin as we walk through, and it's really about some really traveled as they were trying to go down the Rocky Road.
Oh, that still works. Because, there's no Dublin.
See why it said the many months of June, the very months of May.
Of what?
What
is that?
The month of June.
Just listen.
Kiss me, daughter, the mother, drink a pint of beer. Me grief and tears to smother, and off to reap the corn. Leave where I was born, the off the style, black horn. To banish the ghosts and goblin and random pirate bogs, rogues. Riding all the bogs, fighting all the dogs. On the Rocky Road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 5. We'll just do it quickly that. Or if you want, I can do promise, because I promised come back today, and we did.
Query: were those words?
Well, as much as a common would understand from the Irish folk.
Statement: I'm sure the locals would love it.
But I plan to play it as part of the beer for more drunkards can give me more money.
Statement: an excellent idea. We need more
Yes,
supplies.
You all arrive back at Mango's.
On the way, I like to look for like the weirdest, maybe must foreign like food stand. buy something for
Exotic.
Kurstar.
What kind of food do you want to buy?
Preferably fruit related. No,
Perhaps fruit covered in bread.
No.
You baked at high temperature. You find a crepe stand.
I'd love to buy her a crepe because I'm like, this is almost like a mini pie.
Yeah, it's basically a pie.
Yeah, so I'll buy her like 3 of those.
Okay.
And then mangoes. Mangoes.
What fruits?
Tell them, surprise me. That way you don't have to listen.
Well, you can just pick fruit.
Oh, dragon fruit, cherry, and apricot.
Okay. So you guys arrive back
That's
at
got terrible
Mango's.
grape,
The bar is almost entirely empty except for a few drunks that you gathered were here from the day before who are still sleeping off their hangover.
though. Hell yeah.
And Star, who is currently at a table, sleeping off her food hangover.
I was about to say, if there are bottles in front of her.
Her stomach is hanging over her waistband.
She looks like she's put on about 10
We're
pounds.
giving this child
No.
diabetes.
God, she's getting fat.
Does she look bad?
She was probably skinny and fucking
I always picture
How
her.
many of the
starving
pounds are
when y'all
pie?
found her.
All of them, but I always picture her like Airy from My Hero. Like,
Oh, yeah.
That
Like
kind of
it's,
level of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right now.
Galaxy
like the
skin.
grandma from SpongeBob.
So yeah,
It's
she
like,
was
oh,
a.
it's tough.
Whenever y'all first met Star, she was a little bit of skin and bones.
Yeah, she's pretty sickly.
So yeah, so she's
like
kind
a-
of put.
She needed
she's
that
put
10
on some
pounds.
good. She's put on some good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to say healthy
Hearty.
weight.
She
Just
needed,
because
she
it
needed
is
the 10, a
pie.
little extra more.
She
Took
needed
it from
some
3
weight.
foot 70
Gotcha.
to 3
It's
foot.
okay. She can go on a couple runs.
Like people on 20.
Get her on a little keto, you know.
Yeah, she is out at the table.
My outline that in red.
Wayne, we're back.
Hmm?
We're back.
I start.
Wayne, you,
Mango, I told you I don't need any more pie.
no, Wayne.
I
Wayne,
go,
it's all-
someone do something.
You
She's
need
out of it. She would never say that.
You need to start eating some vegetables.
Oh god. Mango, help!
They're trying to feed me vegetables.
Please, Mango, you told me no more vegetables.
Actually, I told
Yes, you do. Because
Oh my
you
God.
might be getting a little sick from the.
I'd like to, like smelling sauce, like the crepe.
Nah.
Oh my god.
Her head starts like
Oh,
falling.
this is terrible.
Oh, you guys are back!
Hey.
You guys took so long.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Statement. I apologize.
It is Aintray's fault.
Those are across countries.
Well, I mean, you guys don't really say a time, but I just thought it would be sooner.
Sorry, we had to walk.
That's
Our horse kind of died.
No.
works.
No.
No.
Multiple.
No.
They
The
didn't.
horses
are
No,
dead.
they didn't.
No.
No, they didn't die.
First one did.
They went off on a journey with some other enemies. They didn't die. They just became friends with
They
our.
died to us socially.
They became friends
Clarification.
with
They
death.
might have died.
Stop
Damn
making
it.
that face or I'll fucking cry.
What was the thing? Oh. I'm so used to like.
Purposely tearing out. Let me just get
Oh.
those out of the
Oh,
way.
he's method acting.
No.
No more method acting. I got too into it.
Wait, no horses actually died, right?
In the making of this D&D
Okay.
project.
At least not.
Not that you know.
Not
Wait,
real
wait.
horse.
You know when that fire blew up? Yeah, we killed 2 of them.
You killed a few.
The campfire? I
Yeah,
don't
but that
know
was
the
before
character.
me. That was before me.
Hmm.
No.
Shut the fuck up,
Sure.
Anthony.
Well, I mean, it was before you and after you and during you.
Hi, Shar. We missed you. What happened here?
You guys too. Well, I've been helping Mango out.
Yeah. Learning
He's
good
been-
skills.
He's been teaching me how to make drinks.
I don't know if I love that, but okay.
Why not?
It could be-
Query.
Mango makes the best smoothies.
Right. I just
I'm allergic.
I just don't drink smoothies.
Why
So
would you drink smoothies?
why what?
Why would you drink smoothies?
Because he's a freak.
They're delicious.
water.
I don't think Elazar has taste buds. Yeah.
I thought she knew that. Does she not know I'm undead? Oh,
No.
You never explained it to her.
that's fair.
Maybe you
She's-
should. You didn't have to
No, we don't need to have that talk.
She's a
She-
child in terms of elven
That
years.
character. Or when Daddy dies, he goes back to life.
He can't taste no more.
I wish you'd explain that in character. That's good.
You're gonna have to
Not
at some
today.
point, maybe
Not
next
today.
season.
Yeah, next season.
Oh my god.
After I have my own practice, then I'll come back and
Once she
consider
hits puberty next season.
Oh my god.
So you guys are gonna be staying for a while now, right? Y'all aren't going anywhere again, right?
Not
You're gonna
yet.
take me with you next
Well, this
time, right?
afternoon.
Yeah, you want to come to the
Yes.
party?
Never.
There's a
never
party?
battle.
Yeah, there's gonna be a big party today. A lot of people, a lot of
Pie.
fireworks and stuff. A lot of pie.
Addendum.
Maybe not.
Oh wait,
Maybe
actually,
you need
you
more
said it
vegetables.
already.
You need.
I could not have said
start
it.
eating.
No, the pie thing. I was gonna say that.
Elazar, you said there's gonna be pie?
No, you need more balanced.
She is mean mugging Alton.
You
Well-
need more balanced diets. You need at least get some.
Yeah, so here's-
normal fruit.
Here's some crepes.
Some
Let's
normal
go crepes.
vegetables. I smack it immediately out of her.
I'd like to lie to her for the first one and say that I actually got vegetables in one of them.
She immediately bursts into tears.
Oh,
Damn it.
He just smacked the crap
Oh.
out of her hands.
No. We need vegetables.
Who needs vegetables?
Why would you smack food out of a little girl's hand?
She's trying to eat sweets.
Her diet is 90% sweet. So I don't think we can change that over a day.
You better start trying.
So I put it in a sweet thing,
You better start trying.
like a dog, and ham, and the thing, and the pill, and the ham.
HK goes over to Star and says, "From now on, child."
While you're talking to her, she reaches out because Elazar had gotten 3 different grapes, and she goes like, she's like paying attention to you.
my
She's trying to grab the other grape.
Statement. Perturbed statement. Every time you
Perturbed.
eat, you shall practice your axe throwing for 15 minutes.
Oh my god.
Damn. Why you gotta call the little girl?
15 No, every time she eats,
Yes.
she eats a million times a fucking day.
Yeah. Gotta exercise.
Statement. And this will help her with
Exercise
Saying-
for what?
Exercise.
Well, I can't really. I just said that kind of out of character.
statement. You spend more time eating than practicing your skills.
After that, listen to HK.
I like axe. I like throwing the axe.
Statement. Then you should do it more often.
I've been practicing a lot, HK.
Well,
Query. Is that so?
Looks at her stomach.
Statement.
Sure.
Show me then. Is there something like far away in Mango's Tango that could act as a target?
Like you have to share it now.
There's a wooden mug on one of the tables across the bar.
Right. HK says to Star, strike that mug over there with one of your axes. Let us see how you have improved.
oh my god. This is not Mitchell actually. everyone.
Super
By the way.
Swan.
This is the exact face and stuff.
Fun
His axe
fact,
looks actually not that bad.
Mitchell is really
I know.
good at axe
Yeah.
throwing.
Really good.
I just,
Not
like,
even
I just,
kidding.
I just like to think
okay.
he's really good because he makes that face.
He's
Mitchell-
pretty. He does.
Mitchell in real life would be a ranger because when it like darts, he's really good at.
Specifically
Axe
for
throwing, he's
accuracy,
really
not
good
for,
at.
like, tracking.
No, that's where you need accuracy. Just hitting your shots, you know.
Shots.
Shots.
When he throws something, hitting your
No,
shots.
but shots.
Also, help action.
HK, you can.
Oh no!
It's your
Oh no!
activity.
This is all her.
That's
Show
fair.
your skills.
I-
What did she
I
roll?
will. I will.
What did Star
Well, how
roll?
would I give her the help action though?
I don't know.
Oh,
Also don't give her the question,
okay, but how?
and it'll be an illusionary image of a carrot.
Right. Didn't I?
Ah, make her really want to hit
Now she's gonna get a nat 20.
it. She hates vegetable.
Yeah, so now she's gonna
Ew,
go for
the
vegetable.
vegetable.
Like, what the fuck?
Mitchell hates
There we
vegetables
fucking
too.
go. I rolled a 5 the first time into a dirty 20.
Nice.
So she splits this mug straight down the middle.
The 5 was her like wavering, and she
Yeah, she's like-
set it up.
Uh,
She has never balanced because she's
She-
so
She
forward.
tucks
heavy.
her, she tucks her tummy in a little
she's not
bit.
that fat.
She's ate a lot. This is the first time she stood up in a while, I think.
Just imagine.
You have an iPhone charger, right, or no?
Thanks for nothing.
Hold on, 2%.
Now I'm gonna stop.
No, I'm gonna starve.
Okay, but yeah, she sinks it straight into the mug. See?
Hopefully it works
Statement.
for you, though.
Practicing.
We'll figure it out.
Statement. Good. Now keep up your practice.
That
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Start. Look.
Yeah.
Every crepe, every pie you eat, you need to eat a vegetable with it. It needs to be balanced. You're getting a bit heavy.
Heavy?
Yes, heavy, baby.
No.
Heavy.
Clarification.
You are so black.
I am what I am.
That was the blackest mom, like,
We killed the DM. We killed him.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. DM done.
look at him.
His face is pretty red.
He always turns red when he laughs.
Uh,
He's so cute.
I didn't expect to. I didn't even
Not
think you-
working. It's fine.
Sorry.
My phone can die. I don't need it. Mitchell can drive me home.
You don't know how to get home from here?
Not really.
Okay.
She doesn't pay attention to driving home from here.
That's okay. I did not expect to get you with that.
Yes, you're
It was just such a black mom. I'm sorry.
Alton, make a persuasion check for me, please.
All right, bet. I just want you to know it's gonna be at least a 21 unless I roll it
I've
now.
only been here twice. Oh,
Okay, 22.
It all reset after last.
Huh?
22.
22.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I can eat more vegetables.
If it helps, just eat the ones you like the most.
Eat the sweet ones. Or put sugar on them. Well, no, wait.
Mitchell's
no.
like, I don't fucking like any of
No.
them.
The sugar is not what you eat, what you eat on a daily basis.
No, you have to grill them. Grilled onions.
You can cook vegetables. You can
People
make
like
them-
vegetables?
Yeah,
Yes,
Mhm.
they can,
I did.
you can use them in soups. You can
Fajita
use them in
veggies,
different, other different dishes as well.
peppers, broccoli,
Heck, you can use them in
asparagus.
pie.
cauliflower.
Pie.
I would eat it all.
Oh, you-
Celery, carrots.
You ever had
Oh,
gumbo?
delicious.
Jambalaya?
I have.
You never had chili?
You ever had a stew? A hash?
What about what? You have to say something about a party?
Yeah, so like, we told him to come back and check us.
Yes, we don't have any. We have to pick up.
Sorry.
I think it's because his cord's all fucking twisted and like
Why did you twist it? What is
No.
it was
it?
already
We
twisted.
have to pick up dress.
No.
We have to pick up.
Yeah, so sorry, let's go clothes shopping.
We also have to take you shopping with your side.
Yeah, come on, let's go clothes shopping. We'll pick out a cute outfit for you, and you get to help us look good.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Awesome.
Let's go shopping.
Hey, can I talk to the pangolin real quick?
Yeah.
Come
Oh, welcome back.
here.
You missed a second time Mitchell died. This time he did it to himself.
I'm funny.
I'm funny.
I'm funny.
Hi,
buddy.
You don't.
No,
God. That sounded like
no way. He's the
I'm a little bit.
Oh my Christ.
Oh.
Have you been feeding her vegetables?
I've been trying.
What do you mean trying?
Yeah,
Trying. I give her the vegetables.
You cook them.
Yeah,
In what?
I've tried lots of things.
What does she respond? You try cooking a
She's
pie
just-
that you like?
I did. She smelled it from all the way from the
Shepherd's
kitchen
pie,
and
baby.
went to her room.
Oh my God.
Chicken pot pie, baby.
Okay, well maybe it'll be better after the. Well, have you ever at least like wait tables the entire time around the shop? Yes, if she
Well,
moving
Roxy's
back.
been helping me behind the bar with making drinks for the guests, and she takes some of them out to them.
Okay, well, how many pies has she been eating?
Like
Still, she's full.
an hour or a day?
An hour. She eats like 3 pies maximum a day.
Can you tell her that?
A pie per meal is crazy.
She's
One
she's
pie a day
quite
now.
she's bigger than me.
Make her a quiche.
She knows how to throw an axe.
I thought he was gonna say
Buddy.
she knows how to throw a bag.
Buddy, it's a child. It's a wedding. It's a wedding. Hide the axes. Leave her. She's not that smart. Like, so leave her where she can get them.
Did you not catch the part where I said she's bigger than me?
How small is he?
So what is
It's like
that? What do you mean?
it's like 2.5 feet tall.
Oh wow.
He's pretty.
Has she
This
been?
is Mango?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Mango was so little.
He's
I
a
don't know either.
pangolin. They are not
No,
very
I thought
big.
he
were
was
a big
a-
pangolin.
Oh
Yeah.
no, he is
No,
a
I'm not saying
pangolin.
he's
right fine, he was big.
Pangolin-sized pangolin?
Yeah, we said that at the
I don't know if
beginning.
it's
Cute.
cute.
I didn't know that.
I thought, yeah.
Yeah,
I
He's
thought I
been
could like shake his
standing.
hand.
He's been standing on the bar talking to you
he's
guys.
been-
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah,
what?
like, yeah.
by
Why is
on
he
the
that
bar, I
tall?
thought you meant, there.
Yeah.
I was like, behind it.
Look, Mr. Penguin, I'm saying,
That's so
I'm
funny.
saying, look, Mr. I'm saying that if she's pushing her weight around on you, being raised or wrong, she doesn't need to do that.
Yes.
You're telling me?
Right.
Has
Tell,
she been doing
tell
that?
yourself.
Well, no, but you tell a person with an axe, no.
We didn't. Just now. So tell you, don't give her more pie. Instead, limit the pies, give her more vegetables.
Okay, I think I can do that. Just
Okay.
yes. Okay.
HK is like watching this argument, and he like leans over to Ilazar and is like, "Query.
Yeah.
I know I've been asleep. I was asleep for a long time.
Mhm.
Have child labor laws changed amongst the meatbags since I was asleep?"
Are you close enough for Mango to hear you?
How far is the table?
I go, not much. Our system's terrible.
We're like 10 feet back. No, not too far.
What labor laws?
Statement. Or surprise statement. Oh. A lot has changed since I was put to rest.
I'd like to step out that was sorry.
All right, so you all would like to go shopping for your finery?
Yeah, and I go, hey Star, I have a solution to all of our problems. I give her, you name a vegetable.
Asparagus.
Give her asparagus. I use prestidigitation to make it taste like pie.
Hey,
I fix all of our problems.
So quiche.
Star.
Mitchell, you can't take it away. We need it so that Star doesn't fucking starve.
None of the vegetables are going to taste like that when she eats it with Mr. Mango by herself.
But it's okay. This is a good start.
Mm.
You're not here.
It's exposure therapy.
I'm outside. I'm outside.
Can you make scrolls of
Oh,
cantrips?
she said we all go buy
maybe.
like
I've never seen that.
I feel like no one ever thinks to do it because they're cantrips.
Yeah.
But you also have to be a spellcaster in order to cast a spell with the scroll.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'd
well,
be better off just taking the time to teach someone how to do a cantrip.
Oh my god. I'm in tears.
I go here.
Okay, shopping.
Yes, please, God.
So,
I don't need anything.
I need a
Fancy
dress.
new sash or something.
I need a dress, and Big Kitty needs a pretty collar.
Ooh,
Okay.
some studded.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm good on ammunition. I don't need to pick this thing up for a little
anybody who would like to get fancy clothes for the party, 5 gold
Her.
for
Mine.
the finery.
bit.
It's okay. I only have 5 left now, so
I'd like to talk to a
I'm
caster.
broke.
Let's do that.
Hey, can you make
And this
some like
chandelier is
smoke
really
clothing
bright
for my
in my
familiar?
eyeballs.
Wait. Yeah.
Why, Lazar?
Ooh, I got a
Damn.
fancy lizard with the lizard.
I will never pretend to understand you.
It's nice.
That's what my quirkiness from you, sir.
You got something from me. I don't know what, but I'm still looking.
With these looks as I'm crying.
You had to have insulted
No.
somebody with that.
You know, as much as Joe was saying, he was like, that sounds like a hate crime, but that's really just it's really just nature.
What sounds like a hate crime?
Lizard on lizard wearing a lizard.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's just nature.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
It's just nature.
Yes, Lazar,
Sounded violent,
I
though, didn't
can
it?
garb your lizard.
Thank you.
You're
God.
welcome.
Garbin your
Here, I'll make it a little bit.
Like, could you imagine a crocodile in a crocodile suit?
It
Like
looks
crocodile shoot.
I will dress him
Oh
up.
my
with that.
god.
fucked up.
Do I annoy you, Master?
I think about it. That should be a clean character.
He like
I
no, it's not.
just wish you would talk to me more when you didn't need something. It's always when you need something.
Those are cracks.
You know, I can't talk to anybody else in here.
Those are just the worst thing and shuts up.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
that's so sad.
Alrighty.
I just put a bottle cap in the bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
That's
not
glass.
It's not
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it is glass, but it's double paper bags, so nothing's gonna break through.
That's so sad. Breaks.
But so you guys are all
No,
dressed up in your livery,
yes.
and now the sun is just now approaching the horizon. And you see, as you guys have kind of like finished up your shopping, or as y'all are finishing up your shopping, the crowd is all heading, pretty much everybody, towards the city center.
all right.
Cool. We thought. I guess we'll head city center. Do we know like where the stage or something's gonna be for us?
He didn't say.
Guess we'll head in. Chill.
Yeah. I guess we'll just head in the same direction.
Let's do it.
All right, you guys follow along with the crowd. No need for investigation check, as they're all heading the same direction. Follow along with them until the town square comes into view, and you can all see that a large stage has been set up, pretty much dead center in the city square, and you see Kiara and Zarthos both standing up there. Or not seated up there. They've set up some chairs. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight chairs set up. They have 5 set off to the side, and then Kiara and Zarthos are seated off on the right side of the stage, with a third seat empty between them. This one
Gotcha.
is slightly raised, and is a. Y'all's are kind of just fairly basic wooden chairs for all of them. This one is much more ornate, like carved wood setup in the to the side of the stage, or on the right side of the stage, with a altar set up in the middle with the sword of Erhard laid across the altar.
Somebody can go to the sword.
All right.
And then what I'm doing is kind of the metagaming, but don't worry about it.
So you guys are now at the kind of the edge of the crowd. What would you like to do?
Query.
What? Oh.
Shall
Me
we?
and Star are gonna dance.
Oh.
Query. Shall we meet with Kira? See what we are to do next.
Yeah. Sounds.
All right.
Sorry. 10 chairs. There's one for Star.
Ah.
I would like to
Sorry, that's good.
investigate the crowd to see if anybody has like any ill intentions.
Okay.
Scan
Make a perception check.
it. Mexican.
I need to make an athletics check for my dancing skills, or what?
Performance.
18.
Are.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna roll for stars perform?
I will roll for stars performance.
What, this whole time she's just been a dancer.
Oh, mine was rough, but it's okay. We knew that. I got a 3, but I knew I was gonna be rough at dancing. I am in real life.
Yeah,
You're being a kid, so it throws you off.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And Star is also.
Oh no.
But it's okay. We're having fun, so that's
Yeah.
all that
That's all
You
matters.
guys are
Yeah.
having a great time, but there is a little bit of
I have to distract her. So you
music
can
being
do
played through the crowd. You can see several minstrels that set up
Working out.
and are playing the Lunarian national anthem. Gosh, Mary, you didn't write a song? No, I did not write a national anthem.
You got something in there, TJ?
Oh, I guess.
That's why I was asking.
Wait
if
up, TJ's gonna pick out the
is
Lunarian
performing
national
if Erhard had like a national anthem that he would be playing.
It is not terribly important. But yeah, you are completely out of rhythm.
The
Like,
fans were begging.
completely off.
That's fine.
Star is
Usually
like
in real
jumping up
life.
and down
Yeah, she's
while
like,
holding
wanna try
her
it?
hands.
Yes.
As I'm heading up, I thought I'll just
Blackberry?
pull some random person. They're like, oh hey, what are we here for? What's going on?
Oh, you had.
Jack Daniels.
Have you not heard? Have you been living under a rock?
Any canned Jack Daniels drink is so good.
That rock.
This is my rock.
So I got some ideas for you. So you ready? There's distant worlds from FF from Final Fantasy 11.
Automatic yes.
Good one.
Is
Maybe the life open.
um,
Speaking to my heart.
there is a
Bop.
Sarah Flower Adams near my God to thee.
Okay.
Never heard of that.
There is also I don't want to do that.
Way.
Kingdom Hearts.
All right, we can establish the canon Lunarian national.
Let's just do with that.
point.
Yeah, we're good.
Think about that.
I liked the first one, anyways.
They've been talking
There's
about it
also
for
a
weeks.
nation once
We've
again.
somebody recovered a relic of Erhard.
I go, oh, well, you should keep your eye up there.
Well, that's why we're here.
I walk off.
All right.
Big Kitty's also dancing.
And as our stays socially awkward.
No, I get to do it. I have Big Kitty's
Probably
dice.
probably for the best that you get to do it.
Probably not, but it's fun.
Do you,
7.
you all three suck at it.
It's okay. We're having a good time together.
That's all that matters. But you guys all head towards the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just following like group.
Sorry, I'm like, that's how bad my role play's gonna be in the here.
Did Alton post anybody with ill intentions?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was your roll? 18. You do not spot anybody out. Everybody is kind of milling about, talking amongst themselves, while occasionally glancing over at the stage, but nobody really stands out to you.
Star's riding on Big Kitty's shoulders at this point.
No.
So are we supposed to go on stage?
You said if we
Nope,
want to head to the
nobody
stage.
Do
would-
whatever you want. This is
HK will go ahead and walk up
Why
on
is
the
Yeah,
stage.
happening
yeah.
on stage.
He's off.
Walk
Nothing's
over
happening
to
yet.
Oh, okay.
Kiara and Zarthos are both seated on
Okay.
stage.
Yeah, HK will walk up to them and say, "Greeting, we have arrived."
Oh, perfect timing. The ceremony will be starting here momentarily.
So
Fantastic.
So if you all would go ahead and take your seats, we will get started.
here's the
You are
question
our
for
guests of honor.
somebody like me. This is out of character. Since I weigh maybe like 500 pounds, would I be able to even sit on one of these chairs?
Probably not.
Okay. Well, I attempted.
It's like Hagrid. It's just for show.
See if I break it.
Yeah, with Hagrid. They have
What do I roll?
straight up.
I'm going to roll to see if the chair holds your weight.
Okay. I try to take a seat right next to HK then.
Yeah, I'll sit next
So
to him.
they made a couple of the chairs a little sturdier
Mm.
than the others, and they do hold you guys up.
Nice, nice.
They're
You
made of
see the
very
legs just
good-
kind of like-
very good wood. They do, yeah, the legs do bow out just a little bit, and you hear a.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But-
Yeah.
Is that how it is for me
Is there
too,
a
or
little
do I
kitty
need to
couch
roll?
for
No,
Big
I rolled
Kitty?
for it.
Oh, okay.
Use
There is.
presentation on the chair
There's a big size
that
kitty couch.
HK and PD sit on.
It groans a little bit. It's a sentient chair, yeah.
He makes a noise of disagreement.
When he sits down.
Yeah.
The chair itself.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's down here.
Yeah,
That
even
thing
though I'm
about
a little
being a
wary.
who has to speak with plants or speak with the dead.
Oh my
And then
god.
you talk with like a chair, and you always have an audiobooks.
Speak with objects.
Sorry.
So,
As you guys all take your seats, the sun. Sorry, go ahead.
Does Alphonse have a smaller seat?
No,
Oh,
he
okay.
doesn't.
no, you see him
Okay.
pop on up there. Sorry.
His legs are dangling a little bit.
Okay, good. I want to make
Like Kevin Hart.
A lot. I was being polite.
a little bit.
A little, no,
Not the
bro,
same as stars.
it'd be like 3 foot dips in a normal chair. You probably that dude's legs would be like
Sticking straight out.
you can. He wouldn't be able to bend his knees.
But
Yeah.
as you guys all take your seat, Zarthos looks over at you and nods and stands from his chair and walks over towards the altar. Nods over at you guys one more time and looks out at the crowd, placing his hands on either side of the altar. I would like to thank all of you today for taking the time out of your day to come here for this ceremony. I'm sure many of you have heard the rumors that have been racing across town, across the city, and across all of Lunaria. And we... You all right?
Oh,
Funny bone.
I just like put my elbow on like right here.
And we are here today
Keep in mind, right?
to officially confirm those rumors. Those of sitting across from me here are the brave individuals who each of them took on the mission to sneak across the Zikorian border into conquered territory and recover this relic from the ruins of Calatis. May all of their souls rest in peace, those who we lost in this long, long war. This artifact is a symbol of this war that we have already come so close to defeating, but we have held firm for so long, and we, along with our faith, have been on the verge of crumbling. And I stand before all of you to remind you that faith only crumbles, we only crumble if we allow it. The gods have not abandoned us. Each of us in our own way have abandoned the gods. And I stand on this stage to tell you all no more.
Hear, hear.
Big Kitty says,
Several people in the crowd take you up and also say, you hear them. This crumbling faith ends today. This sword, this relic is the first brick that we build back up. And for the first to draw this sword in over 100 years and to confer the rewards of these 6 individuals who all risked their lives to recover it. And you see the crowd off the left of the stage begins to part, and 12 guards walk up onto the stage, each of them with a different symbol on their chests, each representing one of the 12 Lunarian gods, and they
Look at HK, I'm like, oh god, I'm getting arrested again.
they fan out behind the altar and walking up the stage in flowing robes and with a crown atop her head with 12 individual jewels in it, walks a young woman in her early 20s, or sorry, looks to be in her early 20s, with flowing black hair down to just below the shoulder, walks across the stage and stands next to Zarthos. To confer this reward, I present to everyone gathered here today Her Majesty Queen Maria. Why are you making that face on me?
I don't know.
Thank you, Zarthos. And thank all of you for your contributions to Lunaria. Everything that Zarthos just said to you all could not be, and she begins addressing the crowd, could not be more true. All of us have lost more faith than we would care to admit. I will be the first person to stand here and admit that after my father, the late king, my mother, late queen, and the other princesses, and the crown prince were lost to us. I lost faith myself. But we cannot expect the gods to support us if we are not willing to have a little bit of faith. And these individuals to my right here, they have helped us find that faith. This sword here is a symbol for what can be and what will be. But that is all it can be, is a symbol. This faith begins with each and every one of you. But today marks the day that this war, the tide turns. Will you all rise and stand before me? And she, addressing
I fucking pledge allegiance.
Yeah, HK stands up.
I want to.
Okay.
I want a ready
That's
mass healing word just in case.
This is a new one.
What?
You want a ready mass healing word?
Just in case.
Why?
Okay.
What do you think she's about to do to you?
No.
She's not a domination. She's not going to punish you.
She's
Maybe.
gonna.
What?
So you guys all walk up and stand in front of the altar and in front of Queen Maria.
Yeah, I guess do we stand in front of our individual 12? Or one of our 12?
No, there's just stand,
Yeah.
there's like gesture to the front of the stage
Oh,
and
sorry.
stand
Okay,
in front of
gotcha.
her. Kneel.
HK pauses for a moment, contemplating how it would look to kneel to a meat bag, but he decides to do so anyway.
Well, I guess this is one of
We're
the-
gonna hold a moment until Kayla gets back.
Okay.
Does Star join us up here?
Star does not join.
Okay, I figured.
She stays in her seat.
This is just one of these. Royal moments, I guess. One of those
royal customs.
PD doesn't really like react to it too much. He's pretty much following what everybody else does. If the group is doing it, he's gonna follow.
Yeah.
He's kind of like Groot at this point, like you know,
HK kneels
just silent and walking.
Yeah.
HK kneels down very rigidly.
Those are just thinks back to all the memories since when we started. We, the animals running in the forest, the mayor, sandwich police,
Forgot about the sandwich
the old
police.
man, the bear in the cave, that figure, meeting Star and Trent, and going about our journeys.
I will add to
The
this.
traitor Elliot.
The traitor Elliot, that bastard.
I will add to this, however the crowd reacts whenever they, present to us all of our achievements. PD is just thinking back of all the interactions he's had with other humans and other people because he hasn't had much, and that's affecting how he is going to receive whatever. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's going to determine how he reacts to what the whole crowd gives him, like energy-wise, because he's still very wary of humans. The only people he really trusts is just this group.
Yes, definitely feeling like all these people
Mhm.
admiring you.
Yeah.
So you can all feel the charge in the air as thousands and thousands of people are gathered around the stage, all with their eyes focused on the five of you.
Okay.
And as you all kneel in front of Queen Maria, she walks around to the other side of the altar and reverently picks up the blade of Erhard and walks over and stands in front of you all.
Oh my God, are you about to get fucking knighted?
Maybe.
And
Dope.
she is going to draw the sword and hold the sheath out to the side, and Zarthos steps up behind her and grabs the sheath from her. And she is going to, with the blade, slice across her palm
Oh, that's
and
kinky.
hand the blade over to Zarthos
Oh,
and walk over to each of you and
tetanus.
Yeah,
with
Fucking God, blood diseases.
she's going to wipe her thumb against the wound and go across each of you and across your forehead.
Oh, Lion King style?
Yes.
With the power vested in my royal blood, I proclaim you all honorary members of the Royal Guard of Lunaria, a honored group that has, throughout the history of Lunaria, remained always 12 in number, one each to represent the gods. And your number will join them now as honorary members.
Thank you, McQueen.
With that, if you all
Numbers.
are willing,
She's
I
given
said
us.
she just like retired our jersey
She's
numbers.
given us our jersey numbers.
Wait, is Big Kitty involved?
Big Kitty
Big
is
Kitty
involved.
did some work,
Yeah,
too.
Big Kitty is involved.
She's definitely a knight now.
She gets a little pretty
Yeah.
taller or something.
If
She,
you all are willing, ask that you follow my entourage to the capital.
HK nods.
Is there any certain purpose, Your Majesty?
That's a good plan.
No purpose as of yet. However, we are always looking for capable individuals such as yourselves to add to our cabinet.
We
So-
would be honored.
With all this going on,
Would we be
I'm guessing the crowd starts clapping for us,
Yeah.
and everything.
As soon as let me get through my bit. As soon as she finishes with that process and says her piece, the crowd just erupts into wild cheers. Like people are like throwing bouquets up in the air, You don't know where people got champagne from because you didn't see like, people like popping off corks of
It's
champagne.
pouring everywhere.
Like people are losing their shit, and you guys are all gathered that this is just a outpouring of emotion because this war has been going so poorly for so long. People are hoping that this is a new beginning, and this new hope that all of these people of Erhard have is thanks to all of you. So first, all of you level up.
Yes, let's fucking go.
I was gonna say in the crowd, can we say like we see various NPCs that we've like met across the journey?
What does that do
like,
for all of our
cheering.
stuff?
You see
We'll figure that out.
Pango to Pango.
I was also going to say that while we were walking up and PD was looking at the crowd to see so many people, he was wary on how they would receive him. So I rolled a D20 to see how he would react with everybody cheering him. And that's 20.
Oh shit! Let's fucking go. I think you might have the most tonight now.
I have 2.
And
Oh,
then
is he
that
gonna
20,
start
I
liking
wanted to
people?
say that PD starts to accept humans as as an ally to himself and to everybody else, and his
Bless
speech
you.
increases by just a little bit more.
Nice.
Okay.
You can understand him now.
Hell yeah.
And as the crowd erupts, I say, more clearly than you've ever heard me before, I say, thank you, my friends.
Aw.
This has been a good experience.
You can speak.
He speaks. And Kitty goes,
And yeah, you just see like a little bit of like his rock just like shiver out a little bit, like he's getting more comfortable.
And as all these gazes fervently are looking at all of you kneeling before Queen Maria, you feel each of you this warmth suffuse you for a moment before it fades slightly. I would like all of you to mark 1 rank of divinity.
Ooh.
I don't know what that even means.
Me neither. Wherever you
Just
want.
write that somewhere.
Divinity 1.
Yeah, divinity +1.
I just wrote it right above my inspiration.
As this worship and faith of the crowd focuses on each of you. And as this is a new beginning, it is your divine beginning.
Hey.
And
He said
that
thing.
is where we are going to end season 3 of Divine Beginnings.
Let's go.
Episode
Yeah.
29. Thank you all
That was
so much.
pretty, Mitchie.
That's a good ending.
Thank you all so much for
Roll the credits.
going through this journey with me of this season. I look forward
Thank
to.
you.
You're welcome. I look forward to the next. Not too soon because there's only so much DMing I can do in a row.
Hey,
Um,
real quick. I'll ask after the thing goes off.
That was like that
Yeah,
was
let's
like
get
the
the
end
cameras
of
off
Star
first.
Wars: A New Hope. Next up is Empire Strikes Back.
Thank you all so much for joining us for this season. Our next campaign is going to be Anthony's with our Harry
Yeah,
Potter
baby.
system that at Mahotokoro, where we will be at the Japanese School of Witchcraft and Wizardry at the ripe old age of 11.
Yes.
I need to
11.
make a character.
We're shonen protagonists.
We are shonen protagonists.
Gone,
If you made
basically,
it all
yes.
the way to the end of this video, please do not forget, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
We are well on our way in our journey towards trying to hit partner, and the closer we get to that, the more we can do in all of these if we can get to that point. So we really appreciate those of you that have supported us along the way, and those of you that continue to do so. And I guess after that, until next time, may the curse be kind.
May the curse be God.
Adios.
Later.